It's like an
Something
it's like
racist.
an
Don't forget about the
episode of I'm a
racism.
Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here, but instead it's I'm an Adventurer, Get Me Out of Here. Oh, it's okay though. It's fine because last week, I know, great segue. Last week when you were here, he's had some drama at the camp. Yous went hunting. Yous fought an encounter. Try to remember what that encounter was because I genuinely... It was this assassin vines. I actually wrote it down, guys. Look, I wrote the name of the encounter in my notes.
And several enemy spiders later on.
Yeah, I remember playing
For the name of the enemy.
What was that?
Is that the name of the encounter or the name of the enemy?
Well, that's all you fought in the encounter, so both.
God, I love Plants vs.
That's
Gay People.
lazy writing, huh?
I love Plants vs. Zombies.
I love Plants vs. Gay People.
What?
You know, if you play Plants vs. Zombies, there's two things that our party and that game have in common. I can look at Whoorel in the pea shooter and ask what that mouth do.
Whoa there!
My Pepsi went down wrong and not the type of Pepsi you're thinking of. Oh. But yeah.
I think Scottish is also cosplaying as one of the Plants vs. Zombies plants.
Yeah, I'm the fucking walnut, mate. Dense. Beat you at that one. But
Also, why were there so many fucking spiders? How many spiders did you have to roll for?
It's
6.
the jungle dog.
Also, I was
Yeah,
going
I
for the
remember
flame
him saying
power
it was a
because it just
D6.
really brighten up the place.
Bruh.
It's a D6, and well, I rolled 6.
Hey guys, D100 of spiders.
Sure, give me a sec.
No!
It's
I take it back, I take it back!
nothing a bunch of fireballs can't solve. It's called natural
Oh yeah, do you want to give me control over, Clay?
Hold on.
Yep.
I think he's chasing spiders.
No, no. I'm
I
scared.
rolled a D100 in the chat if you want.
I got 58.
Oh no.
I did not actually paste 58 spiders. That would be insane. You would die.
Box, how the fuck did you roll a nat 1 and a D100?
Damn!
It'd say skill, but like... But yeah.
I roll what I need.
You went a little walk in the jungle, as you have done for the past 7 days now. And in that time, you found a little camp. There was a bowl, there was a book, there was a glass, and you were like, what could possibly go wrong?
It all went wrong.
And then there were spiders.
Oh, it went all wrong.
And then you fought the spiders. And Amber almost died.
Deserve.
Again.
Fuck, what do you mean deserve?
What did you say?
How many times can we kill the wizard?
Well,
You're a
almost.
wizard, what do you expect?
Honestly, I keep forgetting you're a wizard.
Don't worry. Bear in mind, alright? I'm just gonna get it up here now. Before we start, like, not much of a recap going on, but you know, still. The detail that I had totally forgot, and by that point there it was too late to retcon, was the spider's poisoned condition stops you from getting hit points back.
No, they don't. No, they don't.
I'd forgot about that point there, and by that point it was too late. The combat was over, and I'm like, oh well. I'll get her next time. She's a wizard, like, you know.
A lizard?
Might
Yes,
as well be.
part of the ruling class. You know, I'm one of the Quanti.
Hey, they're
I don't know
snakes.
if
Lizard
snakes are
folk are an
lizard.
entirely different thing. Alright, that's racist. No, it's what we expect from tieflings, let's be honest.
What?
It's on the floor.
But we're in this little camp. We'll get the map back up now. And there was the tents. There's now a ton of dead spiders. And
Where's the map?
it's loading, god damn it. And there was also the large text box thing, which I pasted in as amber, and told you to remove the word desert and replace with jungle.
What?
Ruby, it's like the fifth message in the chat box.
Huh?
Don't worry.
Can I ask a question about that?
Of course, Tom.
From that description, are we sort of like, can we look down over the series of buildings, or is it like we are coming out of woods and there's just these buildings that are coming out in front of us, like we're on level with them? Or are we sort of like up and we can have a big view over the whole sort of jungle / whatever it is?
Let me get the image partially for you, because the image is also on the map. Because God forbid it be made any easier for me.
God does forbid that.
I think it's injected. Ooh.
It's injected?
Yeah.
Put like a little image in the Discord. So like yous are kind of level with it in that regard. You can see it, it just towers.
Okay.
I hope that helps.
And is it on its own? Is it on its own, or are there other buildings around it?
It's just on its own.
Okay, cool.
But it is really, really quite big. It kinda, there's, the best way to describe it would be, you know, like those ziggurat pyramids that you see in Peru? You
Yes.
know what I mean? Like that.
Yeah, okay, cool.
That's what we see here as we stand in this camp. And I will let yous be yous. I'll look for a funny video that I saved, which is also relevant to what's going on.
As we will look around, is there any evidence that the people who made this camp were eaten by the spiders?
No, it very much looks like an abandoned camp, but very recently abandoned. Like,
Is there any like?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. What? Is there any like webbing left behind?
All in the trees mainly, and that one bit that
Oh.
was shot at, that one little bit that was shot at Rupert, Brutus.
Fuck, man.
Fucking looks like a Rupert, but Brutus.
Perul sort of like points up at the trees. Aren't spiders supposed to have a strong webbing? If they're this big, I'm sure we could use it as some sort of a gauze if we have to, or some sort of resource, a reinforcement if our tents get destroyed. Could be useful.
I wonder if the spiders would make any good eatings.
Perul just like looks at you, disgusted.
Why
We're in the jungle. We gotta take what we can get.
why are you trying to lick the spiders?
A spider. A dead
Stop
spider.
licking
You licked it.
While you guys are arguing about spider semantics, I'm gonna go harvest some venom. Or is it poison? I can never get the two right.
Venom.
Yeah, venom.
Thank you.
What have you got to do that with, out of curiosity there, buddy?
Let me check my inventory real quick. But my main idea was basically just attempt to find the gland that makes the poison and just cut it out.
Make a survival check for me there.
I'm double checking if I have any specific tools first.
Hurel isn't doing anything to
nothing
help,
good.
but he's kind of like standing on the side and like pointing, being like, is that right? Should you like consult the book before you do that? And he's like kind
Hold
of
on, you're right.
grimacing.
Let me check, and I look through the book, and there's probably nothing in there, because these spiders weren't in the book last time I checked.
No spiders.
Right, so did you say survival?
Survival.
So if you
Okay.
As you start to...
Did I fail the ability check? Just real quick, because it determines if I use an ability or not.
It was never really a pass-fail, it's more just a degree of success, more than anything here.
Gotcha.
As you
Just checking. Carry on.
harvest on through, you get the little ink sac? It ain't a fucking ink sac. It's a venom sac.
A
So you get
venom
the bladder thing of it, you know. You do nick it a bit. Some of it does manage to pour out. You get enough for what I'd say a vial or two, depending upon what you're using it on, of like a basic venom, toxic poison that you could coat a weapon in.
Okay.
No blue worm
Could
or a
okay,
purple worm.
worm?
Could
You
you...
got about 2 vials worth of venom here.
No, I was gonna see if I could try and get like webbing out of the spider itself. If there's anything left in it.
No, you can't
Well,
get
wouldn't
free.
it just be like sticky glue? Like it wouldn't be like in a rope form. It would just be like.
Yeah, but glue is good to have.
I mean, if
Good
you
for
want to,
a
I know someone
sticky
who has it.
situation.
I will fucking murder you. You're fired.
Do you know what it reminds me of? When we had a festival, we used to have this little sweet treat which you wrapped up on a stick, which was really like sticky and sweet. It looks like a bit like that. Maybe you could eat the webbing.
That sounds like a fine
No.
way to keep your mouth shut.
Down my mind that if I give it to you, then
I would rather not eat webbing, thank you.
Meanwhile,
Took me
Brutus
3
over
months
another side.
Brutus looks at the webbing contemplatingly.
It's forbidden cotton candy.
Can I? Well, because you know,
Forbidden
spiders have an
candy.
organ in which they like you know, spool it from. So could I like cut it out?
You want some help with that there?
I would say you could easily get yourself some web from around. Yeah, relatively easy to make a gauze, a bandage, if you will, with relative ease. I'm also looking at poison as apparently something that's on here. OPQRS. I am an adult and I don't know my alphabets. Very easily enough, you know, cut some down. I would say you get maybe a good 3 meters of the stuff, and it is quite strong. You know, it would support the weight of one of you at a time. Any more than that, and it could, you know, cause issues.
So it's like a poorly made rope.
Yeah, like a shoddy rope.
Maybe if I were not in the jungle and a few meters below us and a drow of some kind, I'd know how to make a quite fine silicon arrangement out of this. Unfortunately, I'm none of those things.
You know, if you were to make a necklace out of it, it would be like a breakaway collar, it seems.
You're both freaks.
A collar? Oh. Are you quite sure it wouldn't be for him? And he points over at this.
Well, I'm just saying in general, you know.
Who knows?
Collars have
We'll
a lot
find
of
out
different
later.
use. Yeah, collars have a lot of different use cases, you know. In case
Throw
we
this
want to
into a
better
look.
some swords.
Pepsi. Good news.
He's leaving!
And bad news.
Yeah.
Good news is you have a venom sac. Bad news is it takes 1d6 minutes and a 20 intelligence nature check using a poisoner's kit to turn what you have into a usable poison. I was just looking for types of poison, and it turns out the Dungeon Master's Guide sadly has rules.
Theoretically, since it's a just a sack full of venom, if I threw it at a creature, is there a chance I could just straight up, you know, afflict them with something? Maybe.
Probably only if it has wounds, right? Or if you throw it in your mouth.
I would
You can dip
say
it.
I would go with, say, a blinded condition, getting it in like their eyes, because I imagine that shit would sting.
Or you could just like stab an arrow into it.
That then negates the whole poisoner's kit stuff.
Yeah.
Lame.
Yeah, I mean, like, a blinding tool could prove useful at some point, so yeah, I'll keep it stowed away, and worst comes to worst, I can either pay someone to, make it usable, or I can sell the gland.
Yeah.
World's most painful baseball.
I would just say it'd just be a ranged attack, using improvised weapon.
Gotcha.
Fucking, we're playing tag with a hacky sack. You know?
Yeah, page 90 of the Dungeon Master's Guide. And I'm just notating that down for my own benefit.
You're gonna forget to write it down and then like look it up later.
You're
and then...
goddamn right, well, don't you dare call me out like that again. But yeah. What do we wish to do? Now that I've consulted the book.
In the book.
Is there
in the book.
anything else around that like pops out besides the webbing and the dead spiders, obviously?
There was the bowl, the goblet, and that was all just in... I'll say this tent here. I imagine people are gonna be looking around before the spider started trying to web up Brutus.
Yeah. Like the goblet itself, what kind of goblet? Is it like ornate, or is it just kind of like a run-of-the-mill thing you'd find?
It's quite ornate, and it does have its... That's from my campaign section, that's cool. It's quite ornate, and it does have a liquid in it.
Ooh. Can I tell what kind of liquid it is just by looking at it, or...?
It's a red liquid. Like...
Awesome.
It's blood.
Is it like, well, like, viscosity-wise, like, you could tell the difference between, like, wine and blood. Based off
You can when, like, you swirl a glass. No one's interacted with the goblet, bar looking at it.
Oh, well, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna take a look at the goblet.
Take a sip.
I'll give you a gold to drink it.
Did you
Look
swirl
at
it
you,
round?
money man.
As you swirl it round, I will see on top it does seem to have formed a rather thin skin, and it does feel quite heavy, like a thin skin, a thin film, like custard or gravy.
Mm. Is it like coagulated, like blood would?
The skin has stopped everything else from drying out, but underneath it, it's still quite thick.
I want to take a whiff.
Very irony, very metallic.
It smells like blood.
Yeah.
You could almost be positive that it's blood.
Awesome.
Love it.
I'll show
you'll
myself
take
out.
a little sip.
That there is blood. Yeah, actually, O negative.
Hey,
oh no.
Hey, if you drink it, I'll give you a gold.
No, who he took a sip. He drank it.
Take your golden gold. Get away from me. And she just like throws a coin at your feet.
Will just like kind of like picks it up and like puts it in his pocket, like flashes a little like smirk.
You drink it and it's as acrid as blood would be, and as irony and as minerally as blood would be, as one would expect from blood. What was that?
How old is it? Can you tell?
About 6. Well, you could say about 6 hours, given the skin that's grew on top of it. O negative with a hint of cinnamon.
Hurl sort of like turns around, goblet still in hand. He looks far too happy for someone who just took a sip of fucking blood out of an old goblet. Like,
You
well,
you look like a fucking vampire.
Will just sort of like looks at you, blinks, turns to everyone else.
I'm just gonna turn to Yik and just whisper, I don't think he was hugged enough as a kid.
Celida will look
well-
at Claymore and be like, I understand what you mean now when you say.
Yeah, I'm starting to get it too.
He like gestures out with like the cup. Well, they were at least here in the last 6 hours or so. Blood doesn't really stay like this unless it's been recent.
it-
So
Is there a name on the bottom of the cup? That's what my mum used to do. She used to put our names on the bottom of the cups.
Pearl like holds it up. He tilts it to the side. How full is this goblet?
3/4.
Okay.
But
So-
I will say as well, you can tell that it was poured to that consistency and then left. There are
Right,
no
are we talking about bloodletting
there are
here?
like no track marks up or down it for where it has been tilted or swirled, meaning it's been poured and left. Pardon me.
Is there any writing on the bottom?
No, just a hallmark.
Is there like symbols, markings,
You mean like a hallmark?
a hallmark?
That's what it's
It's like
called.
an emblem.
Yep. There is a little one. It is a small. God damn it! These screens are going. Oh, I don't have OCD, but like God, one of these. They just there. Good. The little mark lets you know that it is pure gold.
Well, someone at least relatively wealthy left this here. It's assuming it's real gold. A bit out of place for the middle of the jungle.
Can I start circumventing, or going around the outside and seeing if there are any tracks other than ours leading away from the camp?
Yeah. As you take a little look around, you know, say you're accustomed to it enough. So you look around
Maybe
looking for
there's a
these
lion nearby.
footprints or such. There's a few footprints that go off to the west. That is like, so there are a few that go off to the west. Your pyramid is over here. This is the international sign for pyramid. Don't at me. Yous came from this direction, right? No, yous came from this direction. There we go. God, this pen tool is amazing. I am an artist.
Yes, you're very artistic.
You prepared me.
It's possible that there's a lion nearby.
In the jungle, the mighty jungle?
Where the lion sleeps tonight.
Yes,
Weemoe?
Wimoe.
because a
Weemoe.
golden cup like this would be expensive, no? And
Yeah.
kings usually are quite wealthy.
What make you think it? What make you think it's a fucking lion? Like, what deduces it to that
Because
animal?
the lion is the king of the jungle.
Oh my
Excuse me,
fucking
I'm
god!
right here.
Stupid. Oh god. Okay.
I'll come
And-
back
and-
and say, I think I found tracks leading away that way, and I point off to the west.
Amber just like pinched the bridge of her nose, like, what the fuck am I dealing with?
So you, this is obviously did take a look that way. There were, when I say a few, there was about 6 individual sets of footprints that went one way, and one set of footprints that went this way to the north. But those footprints that headed to the north don't look human. Or Dragonborn, I suppose. The Dragonborn? No, Dragonborn get different feet. No, they get the same feet. No. They don't look human.
Wait, I need
they
like a
look like?
visual comparison of all the different feet for research purposes.
I bet you do, you freak. Wow,
What
really?
do
No
they
one's going to
look
call
like
me
then?
out in that? Alright, God. Even I felt it was cruel.
I've called people freaks 3 times this session. Mostly Hurel.
Oh, the worst part is when you type in Dragonborn on Google, it gives me 50% D&D, 50% The Elder Scrolls. Ah, love originality.
Dovahkiin, Gaby.
Don't worry. Species there is, yeah. Yeah, Tom, 6 set of footprints go off in this direction, and 1 set of footprints go off to the north. None to the east. Yeah.
And the ones to the north look different to the ones to the east. It's about as much as I can make out.
Yeah.
I just looked at the player's handbook, and Dragonborn don't wear feet.
Don't
They
wear
don't
feet.
wear shoes.
Don't
They
wear
don't wear
feet.
shoes, and they have claws of 3 toes, so they do in fact look different. Especially because they don't wear shoes.
Thank you for the clarification, Vox. Give me a little moment now.
Thank you for updating my feet bank.
But would that prevent them from wearing, say, sandals?
Dwarven feet seem to be a bit shorter, which would make sense. They seem
They also
pretty
have a
wide
more-
as well.
So,
More
right.
earthy flavor.
So this footprint does not look Dragonborn either. It has 5 clawed toes.
It's them Juantis.
Okay, so not 3, which means it's not a Dragonborn. By the way, orcs seem to have only 4 toes. And like half of them wear shoes and the other half don't.
Why do you know all this?
I'm just looking at the pictures in the player's handbook right now.
I suspect you might be discovering where they did the AI art generation.
I
Good point.
I hate to bust it. I noticed this last night. They were doing Jarlmut in Icewind Dale, and I was gonna throw a creature in there because it's like, you know, they trampled through everything else. I was gonna throw through a very particular creature known as a Frostmourne. Alright. Tom, do you have Bigby's Bigby Presents the Giants?
Yep.
If you look at the image of the Frostmourne in the book, and then look at the image for the Frostmourne in D&D Beyond, they are 2 completely different images. The one in the book was AI generated, and then they replaced it online.
That's insane.
Crazy.
Also, I just found a picture where a Dragonborn is actually wearing a shoe, but the toes are sticking out at the end. So
Oh yeah, free
No,
access.
they've got those shoes that have like individual pockets for the toes.
Yeah.
maybe no, actually, it does look a bit ripped on the picture. Wait, I'll tell you which page if you're interested.
Yes, please.
It's on
God damn it.
on page
Ruby's far too excited to
134.
see Dragonborn feet.
134.
We're here looking at Dragonborn feet, ladies and gentlemen.
You asked.
This is the real D&D experience. Derail the campaign for Dragon Feet.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
genuinely wear like a set of shoes that like just go to like the ball of his foot. It's nuts. And then the image for the sorcerer, he has no feet, no shoes on. But anyway, Vox's foot fetish aside, this is a 5-toed clawed foot.
And it looks like tieflings wear shoes like normal.
There are 3 tieflings here wearing shoes that could have told you that, Vox.
The thing with tieflings though is, do they have Velcro for their tails?
I always imagine that like tieflings have to like sew their own clothes because no one cares enough to like fix it for them.
You could also steal them.
No, you think that's bad? You should have heard what he said about Drow on Saturday.
Wait, what did he say?
The floor is yours.
I wanna
Mark.
know.
The floor is yours.
I suggest
Because I don't want to have to edit that as well. Oh, Vox.
Even though
It's the most
tieflings
out of
make up,
pocket shit. I
even
love it.
though tieflings only make up 13% of the population, they do commit 52% of the crimes.
I'm gonna cry.
God.
I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna cry. They're here
And
in the
weep.
camp. Here in the camp. Hurel has drank some fucking blood. Let's talk about that. Oh.
It was an interesting inspection. It had to be done.
No, it didn't. Ugh. I
the
didn't think to
footprints.
do it.
How old do they look? Do they look like they could be around 6 hours old, or?
They are very recent. Potentially maybe about 6 hours old. It's not been raining today. It's been quite muggy and moist, I believe. So, you know.
The ones to the north, are they equally old, more or less?
Yeah, it looks like whoever was here may have left in a hurry.
Well, 6 people together should be reasonably safe.
So-
So I think if we are going after one of them, if we're going after either group, I would suggest going after the one. But then, what has 5 clawed toes? Could I try to think of something that that could have 5 toes? Or is there maybe someone in the party that has a book that with any information on animals or humanoids
Yeah,
that
can
would
I
have 5
can I
toes?
study those? You know, can I
Yeah.
roll a history with advantage?
Yeah, as you consult the book and as you think, then for a moment, as Vox, you come up blank. You correct, you come up blank. Amber, as you're looking through the book, you notice this one particular looking type of creature. And just as you go to point it out, Syllida would look and... It may have been flask of wine. And as they go to say the word, Amber, you're like, Tabaxi. As you're sitting there with the page of Tabaxi open.
Fucking furries.
Yes,
What's a
they are
furry?
furry. They are a guide if they are going that way, and another group is going that way. Potentially the group did not have enough to pay for Flask's pitiful service.
You know,
Should we
back
perhaps...
in wizard school, they had these girls with like ears as well, like tabaxi ears and tails, And I wanted to put litter boxes in the classrooms.
I'm gonna fucking kill you.
Apparently,
Yes,
there are
what-
some who want to interbreed humans and tabaxi.
Abominations.
The amount of blood that's in this goblet, how big is it? Like how much is in here?
I'd say about 330 milliliters.
So probably enough to like maybe kill a person.
330 milliliters of blood to kill a person?
I forget how much is in the body.
Well, let's look at it this
When
way.
they-
Pints. 330 milliliters ain't even one pint.
When you go to the hospital to donate
blood.
blood, they take multiple liters from you.
333 milliliters is what's in a average size Coke can. Like a can of Coke
Okay.
is 330.
Don't
So-
convert that for them. Let them figure it out themselves. They'll find
No,
out we're wrong
I-
eventually.
No, I was just trying to figure out how much exactly is in someone, like how much you need to lose before you start dying. So it's about 2 liters.
I think
Um,
I think it's like 3 pints, and you're dangerously close at that point.
Yeah. So this is, Pearl sort of like gestures out again. Like he kind of like has his arm crossed, has like hold.
I love how
Staying
you
on
cut
his,
out
like-
the moment you start taking the stage. It's amazing.
I love my life.
Hi, Gwen.
Welcome back.
Hi, Gwen.
But he kind of like has like his. It's like it's. He doesn't have his arms crossed, but like one's like holding the goblet and his other arm is like resting on the other one. He's far too casual about this. Well, this isn't enough to kill someone, so if they had a good healing spell, they could reasonably escape fine. I'm not quite sure if they would otherwise. They might not have made it that far. This is a bit too much for a normal person.
Brutus politely raises his hand towards Hurel.
Yes, Brutus.
Question: why do you know so much about this?
When you work with people, you see terrible, terrible things, and, you know, more tragedies occur. In my theater, we have things in backstage to make sure people don't die, so... You'd be surprised the kind of things you see when the rafters can ever so mysteriously cause an injury. Or, you know, patrons come near and far.
I'm starting to
kept
think
the cleric?
those injuries aren't accidents.
You guys kept the cleric on staff for that reason?
Something of the sort.
Elaborate, please.
Well,
I'm not
the where...
familiar with the customs of theater.
It's not a relatively common one, but our warehouse that our theater takes place in is quite old, and so injuries and things, while not super common, can still happen. It's insurance, darling.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
Ever go to one of his shows? Got it.
Well, no, because they have the precautions. I also doubt he'll be having much shows while actively in the jungle, but that's just my guess.
Oh, please, I give a show every single time we enter the throes of battle. That's what the violin's for.
Half the
Oh,
time you're bleeding out.
I'm yet to see
I-
you play a violin whilst we fight.
I was gonna say I thought that was for violence.
Remember
Hey,
how I
only
told you to be
actors make
quiet?
bad
Often
puns.
turns.
Shouldn't we perhaps maybe decide whether we should go west or north to follow either the group or the tabaxi? Or otherwise we can...
Personally, I want to go in the
towards
pyramid thing.
I'm open to that, but are we sure that either the tabaxi or the party without their guide would not need help?
Flask of Wine can do these by himself. He's apparently done it 101 times prior, and I really don't care about him. If you wish to go and find another 6 people, do understand that that increases my rate, and you then owe me double what you would owe me. Now, if they wish to brave these jungles by themselves, then so be it. They are idiots. You're all idiots, really, but, you know, yous are my idiots right now. But,
Aw, you care for us?
no. Anyway, if 6 people wish to go through the jungle by themselves, that's their own peril. Yous have me, and I am your guide, and I am taking your places.
Well,
I can almost guarantee you won't die under my care.
what if we use them as shields, like human shields?
Why would we do that?
And I'm the
Why didn't
cool
we just
one.
use
Why?
them?
I don't know. I'm just, thinking of the dome. There's always a good use for people.
I'm beginning to think you were violently thrown as a child and not just dropped.
Well, you're not wrong.
Oh no, the injuries happened after she
That
was a
too.
child.
Well,
It kind of never stopped.
anyone who was involved with this camp clearly had something going on, considering that they're leaving goblets of blood everywhere. So unless someone just ever so conveniently got themselves hurt and then bled into their wine goblet, there's something a bit murdery going on here. So either we're being traipsed through the jungle by a band of vampires or ball cultists. Either way, they're probably not the safest people to be around.
Those that left a bowl of oatmeal. Maybe something interrupted breakfast or dinner.
Okay, hear me out. There might be treasure in that pyramid thing.
Shall we vote, perhaps?
Democracy in
Right,
the
sure.
jungle.
Um,
She kind of takes a step back and lets you have it.
well, what are we supposed to do? Follow the law of the jungle?
The mighty jungle.
Slowly raises crossbow.
My dearie
think-
Kenneth, you just have to look for the bare necessities.
Fuck you.
Necessities.
I'll show
I
myself
think
it.
the tabaxi, what did you say her or his name was?
Flask of wine.
Flask of wine.
I'm not joking.
I-
They really called himself that.
I
Really?
suppose
Really?
he or she will probably be fine. So let's decide either whether to follow the group or whether to head towards the pyramid. I am in favor of making sure these people are not in danger.
All of those who wish to follow the people, take a step to the east. All of those who wish to plunder the
Step
pyramid,
backwards.
make your way to my right.
That it?
Uh,
Ah!
Wait, what?
I have a question, and I look at Cylinder.
Isn't this the west?
Yes.
This
Is
Okay, so
is
okay.
Vox is doing 3D math here. Subtitle.
I thought you were making a mistake. Would not be the first time.
You're right,
Yeah.
I wouldn't.
No, he was making a mistake. Because the right is the east and the...
I said Celida's right, and if Celida is facing north, her right would be east.
east. Yeah, so she said, if you want to go to the pyramid, or follow the people, go east. If you want to go
I
to the
thought I
pyramid,
said west,
go
that's
to my
entirely
right.
on me. Apologies.
No, that's what I'm saying. You're
Okay, I'm not crazy.
Okay, so you were making a mistake.
I was making a mistake and I was completely unconscious of it. All of those
I
who
thought
wish
you
to
were making
follow
a
the
joke.
crazy people go to the west. All of those who wish to plunder the pyramid go to the east. And Aziri had a question.
you know this flask of wine?
Yes.
Are they also from Port Nunzaru?
They are from somewhere.
I think most people are. I don't think there's a lot of people without a... Never mind.
Let me just give me a second. I must consult my eldritch knowledge.
Hurl sort of like whispers over to Amber. Can't we bring the other one along? He doesn't clearly understand what's going on anyways. We can balance our vote.
Well, which one, sorry?
That one. He points toward Clive.
Spitting gang signs.
It's like he never left.
Well,
Wait, hold on, I gotta-
in favor of heading towards the pyramid.
Flask of wine is originally stationed in Port Nyanzaru, along with their other friend. God, the name was right there, but I know I'll fuck it up if I don't double check. River Mist.
That sounds like fucking Tiger
If-
Warrior
It
Cat.
sounds like Skyrim.
No, it's Warrior Cat names.
Oh my god,
If-
yes!
Fucking knew it. I knew it. You would know what I'm talking about.
Tom.
Like a silver claw, aha looking ass. Oh god. Go for it.
If you know of them, would you have known who they might have been leading?
Not really. I haven't seen them in the port for a few days now. Prior to when we left, I had not seen them. And usually my favorite pastime is standing up really, really high with a little bell going drives them fucking wild.
I thought it was.
Maybe you can use like a minor illusion.
It's called,
to
it's
make-
an accent. You need to do it in a Chilton accent to them. It's
Oh,
Fucking...
so like cholt.
exactly.
Yeah, of course the Caribbean cats, like the sound of maracas.
do they like hyperfixate if you like minor illusions, small little red dot and move it around? Like, does that work too?
No. Sadly, no.
Oh.
However, they do love to chase were-rats.
Copy.
But they are Nyanzaran. That's the word I'm going to use. Don't at me. And they led off with another group. However, most people that come here, they're coming here to search the unknown lands. So, whatever you're looking for, I doubt they're looking for. But
And just clarification, when did you say you think this group might have left Port Naranzu?
I would say at most about a week before you came here.
Wait.
I look over at who and say, does that fit with you? Who you're looking for?
Oh my god, I used 2 brain cells. That's crazy.
Oh my god, I just put 2 and 2 together, guys. Oh my god.
Oh my god, it's a miracle. I figured out a plot hook.
Oh my god, I've just realised what I've done.
What?
Don't worry, existential crisis over.
Okay. I suppose it does a bit. It makes a fair bit amount of sense. I'm not quite sure why a tabaxi would be in the cohorts, but at this point I quite am in the dark, so... who
That
knows?
was said with a hard R. I
That
swear
really
to
was.
God.
There was spite in there. A hard X.
I mean,
Oh my
if
God.
Dame was with you, it wouldn't shock me.
What
I'm
is
only-
that supposed to mean?
You're a freak.
I don't want to weigh things too much, but she points over towards the pyramid. That looks like it's been there for a while, so it might not go anywhere. But if the people or person you're looking for was in that group, and they don't have a guide,
Oh, I
might
hate
get
it
lost.
when you... I hate it when you make sense. Alright.
That's what I'm saying. I'm with you there. It's not
I also thought you were supposed to be the smart one.
Do you have any
Well,
proof that they're with them out of curiosity? I know it timing may work out, but all you've done so far is drink blood and read a book. Are there any of your friends' personal belongings here?
Anything that would be on your runaway lady?
Can I look for a book of sketches with way too hung horror?
You
I
should roll
am
investigation.
here to be a personal perspective and to keep you alive, which I think I've done a pretty well done job at considering that these two are still standing.
What? And please, don't dig into this more than you already will. What race is the person you are looking for?
She's human, just run of the mill.
You watch as like the
What?
nose just goes up, and she just takes this extremely hard sniff.
Does she sniff or flick her tongue?
Oh, she licked her lips and then took a sniff.
So the sniff is for show. Got it.
Why am I surrounded by weirdos, boss?
There was an elf.
You're one of us, sweetie.
There was... She kind of walks on up and moves towards Clive before, like, taking a step back. And moves on over to Aziri and takes a step back. There was a drow,
Ew.
a whatever you three are, kind of like gestures towards Clyde, Kareth, and Aziri.
Human.
No. Humans don't smell like that.
What sort of vagabond
3 orcs
is this?
and a tiefling.
What sort of vagabond group?
I don't know. Rather odd, I find myself staring at 3 tieflings and 3 whatever the fuck these are, but you know.
What was the second one?
A drow, a Asimar, a tiefling, and 2 orcs.
I would like to ask the sign language guy, I forgot his name, what the sign for drow is.
Oh, I got it. I got one.
It's on the ground on the other side.
Slap myself and spit at the ground. Slap myself and spit at the ground.
He spits and then crushes it under his heel.
Wait, no, I got a better one. He just... I'm just gonna... He flips off the sky and then smushes the ground with his boot.
Oh yeah.
That's the sign for drow now.
I love the fact that we all agree to be racist to the slave race.
Half the races are slave races. Have you seen D&D?
So, should we be following the group of 6 then?
I suppose so.
Does the
Alright.
group meet what you're looking for? You say you're looking for a human, but I smell no humans. Let me tell you now, humans smell disgusting. Unwashed and
Yes.
unwashed.
Well, as much as I appreciate your expertise, I'm not
Thank you.
going to go off the wild whims of one person. I'd rather be, get a confirmation. And if they don't have what we're looking for, like dear Aziri said, that pyramid will be here by the time we get back.
Most likely. Unless it's a mirage, but then it also would not be there anymore when we actually get there now.
Are you high?
Yes.
I once read a book about walking pyramids.
I once read a book where we went to where we were supposed to be going!
I should just double. Triple even. You watch as she
Nah. Go for 6 tuple.
turns around. Starts heading to the west. As you start your little heading,
Heading to the west.
never eat shredded wheat.
Oh yeah.
Well done, it's on the front one, nice. As you are heading towards the west, trudging on, moving on, it's all okay, it's all alright. She's got like a +6 to survival, doesn't she? Yeah. Yeah.
As we walk, Aziri will fall in next to Amber. Just go. I was just wondering. You said that they had cat girls or cat people where you studied. Were they like? Did they write a lot? Were they like writing books and stuff?
Well, they were making their own spin-off stories of these books you would read, but why?
Well, you said they put letterboxes in their classrooms, so I just thought they
Later
must be really.
boxes.
What?
Later boxes with the eye of indigo.
Within what's an eye of indigo? Isn't that a colour?
She can't spell.
It's like spelled with a different letter. It's like, you know these little cats, these little meow meows.
No,
Never mind that.
I haven't seen any meow meow cats.
You know what? Never mind. Just don't worry your pretty little head about it, okay?
That's just fun.
My head's not little.
Is it pretty?
No, people told me it's not.
It's
Well,
okay, Amber. You can be
that's
my little
subjective.
meow meow.
It's subjective. It's fine.
Promise?
Promise.
You're both freaks.
So how's that breakaway caller coming along?
I'm gonna cry.
Glad we're all here in this conversation, ladies and gentlemen. Glad we're.
God judged me years ago.
I'm glad we're all in this hell together.
We just
We're
got back.
all in this together.
Oh, man. I ain't going to hell. I just got back. Whatever happens now in Schult is between me and whatever profane deity is stuck in this place.
Hey. Oh, really? Really? That's not an option? Really? Oh, wait, no, it's probably somewhere else. Give me a sec. Fucking alphabet.
Me when actually gay people.
Alphabet mafia.
Do you guys want to see a fluffy bug?
Okay,
Yeah.
that's just straight here. Cool, right, nice. Cool, Gucci, I guess. I think.
I'll share my wisdom with you. This is a woolly chafer beetle.
Oh, dear God. Where are they? Okay, so apparently that's just not an option, so let's just do the math.
Oh, it's like a little fluffy walnut.
Looks like a disease.
That's fucked up.
Would someone be also
Yeah.
nice to roll a d6?
Yes.
Nice.
Damn it.
Good job, Claymore.
I hope that's not a. I hope it's not a gauge on how many spiders we get to fight. Surely that wouldn't happen.
That was the D100, if you remember.
No, the D6 came first.
Just realised there's an option for you to fight a red dragon. Imagine that random encounter. I'm just seeing it as a passive, like, red dragon. I'm like, what the fuck?
Red Dragon Wormling? Or...
Red dragon, these nuts across your face.
I'll tell you
If
right
I
now,
had
there is a D involved, but young.
If I had a nickel for every time we rolled to see how many spiders would spawn and we would roll a 6, I would have 2 nickels, which isn't a lot, but it's weird that it happened twice.
So, let's use our moving through. Oh, there it fucking is there. Jesus Christ. Didn't see it for looking at it. Sweet. So, I just got to quickly... Okay, and then I'll put that there. Let's use our moving through this particular area, jungle, as it were. And you are taking your time, enjoying it, trying to hunt down whatever you are hunting. The day progresses. I'll say we gain about 2 hours worth of additional time, which I'm going to notate right now. So, keeping track of all these hours is crazy. I don't even keep track of this many hours at work. You are moving through and you're taking a look about. And you start to hear this. Oh! Oh! He's stopping.
Seems to be a injured dog somewhere in the forest.
You then take to listen. You hear this. It's all. Alright, she shouted something. As you stop and listen for a moment, and Scylla stands there and. Is everybody up to date on their allergy shots?
No.
Oh,
I what?
then I'm going to recommend you duck.
Whack.
As you
Adelia start heading towards the cries.
So you start kind of heading towards the cries, and you just. And you
duck,
just
by the way.
see a. Yeah, I'm not going to show that image. I'm gonna just say roll for initiative.
Clear at all.
That stealth roll, by the way, that was not for actual stealth, it was for ducking.
Yep, that's okay. My point still stands. The hell? I do not want to make a group of these guys. Bad.
There is no combat encounter.
I know for a fact there is a combat encounter, because I get 6 giant wasps here that are looking to fight.
On what map?
Oh my god, not wasps again!
2, 3, 4. Could potentially be that. Oh, I've deleted 2 wasps. How nice.
If only we took a long rest or a short rest or anything, so I could not be at half HP.
Crazy
He'll
that
be
one.
That's
fine.
posed.
Ah, there we go.
You know, between crabs and wasps, these are really the most multiplanar creatures.
Oh,
Reaper
okay, that's
initiative,
cool.
that's
Right, that's cool. Any creature, or just any creature that rolls the same in initiative, just gets counted as 1 indented token now. That saves me so much room. That makes rolling initiative so much easier. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm missing the strong silent type and the gay bar type.
Because he's dog walking.
Oh, is he? Did not know that part. Did he put it in chat? He probably put it in chat.
Yep.
Yes, and then we complain about it in chat.
Typical. I guess I will play both of them. Not that hard to play a Battle Master. I love Battle Masters.
Oh, guys, we're almost in the shape of a heart. How cute.
That was by accident.
Yay, we're all gonna die.
Yay.
No, correction, Ruby. Just you.
Yeah, but I'm the whole party, so like we're all gonna die.
It's I'm the center of the universe.
Let me just
Yeah, exactly.
bust out both of these real quick. Beyond, sweet, campaigns, not now. And then where's it here? It is the Do Not Care, Tomb of Annihilation. Sweet. And I'll let these load up as it is a wasp that's going first. 6 wasps and a swarm of wasps. Anybody keep a track?
I love annihilating tombs.
She annihilate on her tomb till she soulmonger.
The brain rot in here is enough to kill myself on. Oh wait, I can't do that because Gark once again decided to do the exact thing I told him not to do, and his character in D&D Beyond is level 4.
How does this happen?
Because every time I tell him, don't update your character, keep your character in line with everybody else, he goes, no, and updates the character a level up. Despite the fact that level 4, he ain't getting nothing. So, I'm gonna move a wasp that buzzes on over. I'm not gonna show the image because it freaks me the fuck out. I'm zoomed out as far as I feel comfortable. I need to open up this shit.
I have a
love wasps.
beautiful photo of a wasp that I
You
took
can
myself.
fuck right off.
I'll put it in the chat.
I'll
It's
take a
gonna
peek at your walk box. Don't worry.
Sting you, Vox. Jesus Christ, that is a lot to go with it. Give me a little sec. So, one creature, okay. Alright. Vox, I need a constitution saving throw.
Oh no, those are not great.
Oh no.
You pass. So,
Okay.
you take... Where's that other 3d6 damage come from? I have no idea. I haven't a clue. So, Vox, you take 12 points of damage. I'll knock that off you just now. I will say though, 7 points of that is poison damage. So if you get anything against poison, do your math.
No, only radiant and necrotic.
Look, who the hell is this guy down here, Mr. Wrong time ago?
I'm sorry, what? The giant wasp will fly over towards Aziri, and I know Tom ain't here right now, so 13 upon Aziri will miss. And then we'll move over to Brutus, and Brutus will be like, Ermagar bears, there's like ceremony. I don't know, he just speaks like that now. And Tom, one went to attack you, it completely missed, so you are good. Lack of terminology.
Thank you.
He will take the one... Oh yeah, take that one there that's pretty close to here. He will fire off to hit. An 11 plus 6 for 17 hits. And then 5 damage. And he automatically pushes it back 10 foot on a hit. So that goes that way. Clive will look at everybody with that stupid look that he has. And he will swing at this one here, which is a 20 for 6. I do not believe he would use a smite on it quite yet, as he doesn't know the damage they can do. Too well, this one here will fly on over from the back, pressuring in here. As it will, with a target-rich environment, it will... Quinn, even or odd?
Even.
Quinn. A 21 to hit. Jesus Christ, these fuckers are hitting high.
Oh, ouch.
At the D20 roll by that. Although, speaking of D20 rolls, Quinn, could you roll me a... roll me a con save?
Oh, yeah. Ouch.
Meets it, beats it.
Oh.
Yeah. So... Quinn, you take 13 points of damage.
I'm down.
No, you're not. You get temporary hit points.
I do? From where?
Oh, those were from Aziri. Weren't they, Aziri?
Yeah, they went when I stopped raging.
Yeah.
Horel's down. Mikarath.
Okay, well, which among us, or who among us looks the most damaged? I guess Amber, Horel, and myself?
Horel is quite literally making death saves, buddy.
Yeah, and besides that, I guess Amber and myself, right?
Yeah.
Okay, well... there we go.
I love AIDS.
Aid upon...
Upon Amber, Hurel, and Ishreth.
Oh, nice.
Cool. Amber, I'll throw the 5 max onto you, and then I will throw you to 15. And Vox, you've already added it to yourself, no?
Not yet.
I'll get it on for you, just now, buddy. There you go. And so
There
you
we go.
fire off the aid to help. Hurel is now just prone.
Yay.
Your turn?
I do not believe so, because there's nothing else I can do.
Okay.
So I think probably the safest thing for me to do is to move over here. And then I'll end my turn there.
Okay. Move over to the little swarm of wasps. This is actually easier to look at because they're cartoony. Little swarm will start swarming the this orcish looking male who seems to be stuck towards this tree and some of the little webs and such that were there. A 15 for 13. Watch as they all start to swarm him, and as they do, he starts screaming and then proceeds to ignore the dead part. I'll have him make death saves, so he's not really dead, he's just unconscious. And taking
Walk
a
it
lot of
off.
damage. Yeah, he'll walk it off. Speaking of walking it off, Hurel.
He's not dead. He's
I'm gonna try and take a blast at the wasp right in front of me to knock it back. It's a disadvantage, right?
Yes. An 11 shall just miss.
Oh my god.
We should have
I hate level 3 because I can do like absolutely nothing right now.
It's a great level, honestly, best level.
I don't know if that's true. Thanks for that though.
It's the greatest level. It's the best level I've ever made.
I'll give you time to
There's
think
no better
about it.
levels.
Yeah, I guess there's nothing else I can do.
This wasp here, which is pressuring Claymore, will take a little swing at him. It will miss, however. 14 for 14. This giant wasp here. I mean, Vox, you're right there. Damn, just roll low for once, Vox. 22 to hit.
It hits, yes.
Con save,
Oh, gonna die.
Another one.
please, please. Horrible news for Vox.
I'm down, am I not?
You're taking 19 points of damage.
That would have one-shot me.
Gets worse. You take 19 points of damage. You are poisoned for an hour. And you're paralyzed.
We
Okay,
should have
guys.
really taken a short or long.
Celida, having realizing what's going on, well, first of all, looking at, who's got this?
Okay.
Wait, hold on. It was this wasp was the first one to attack. Because I was standing here, so this
Yeah, no,
wasp,
what fucking wasp was it? That was the one that was.
yeah, this is the wasp that's all the way up in initiative, but it was this wasp that attacked me.
Don't worry
So-
about it. I'll just give you the health. Yeah, it done that weird thing. Don't worry about it. I'll just give you the health back. Just knock yourself back up. You were retcon everything I said because it made that little. This is the one that's surrounded and circled. That's the worst part.
You should swap this one and this one. These two should be swapped in initiative, and then everything is fine.
No, Vox, it was this one here because Brutus hit it and Brutus's thing knocks it back. So it got knocked back after being hit by Brutus and it got knocked back against it.
I was standing right next to one
Yeah,
the
so,
whole time, and there was only one actually right next to me.
so this one was here initially. You moved from
From
you moved
here,
from here which at the start of initiative, this one was first to move up close to you, and then on Brutus's turn, Brutus hit it back 10 foot.
Okay, no, never mind then. Yeah, then everything makes sense.
Don't worry. The permutations of the movies need to get moved to the need to get used to the masteries is the words I'm going to say, because they are what's throwing me as well. So worry not. Just a little look and go. Do you have this? Do you got this? Do we need help?
I would say yes, but I'm down, so I can't.
We do need the help. Yes, I think getting a bit overrun here.
You've done nothing so far.
I'm slow.
Well, fire off at the first one there that just downed Vox. A 5 + 3 for 8, and I believe at this level the gathered swarm. I believe that is. I don't think it's a D8 at this level. I think it's like a D6 for her. 11 points of total damage to the first one. And then we'll swing to the one pressuring Hurrell. And we'll throw a 9 damage onto that one there. Give yourself a big thumbs up and be like, you got this. Azuri.
Being assaulted by a big bug, I am going to get angry. So rage.
Azuri gets angry.
And then I am going to recklessly try and smack the one next to me.
Yeah.
There's something really funny about the sentence, upon being assaulted by a big bug, she gets angry.
A 9 will sadly miss. I was about to say shadly miss. I'm Sean Connery over here.
That's my turn.
Okay, I'm checking here. It was 1d6 for the gathered swarm. Yeah, I'm going to quickly underline that as well. And I believe the gather swarm is also a free thing that can be done on the end. But Tom, you can correct me on that one there.
Yeah, you can, on a hit, you can just add it once.
This wasp here will look at the tiefling and go, oh, spicy. Real quick, Ruby, you got a ton of temporary hit points. Are they from you, Aziri, from when you were raging previously?
I think
so.
Okay. Then I'll knock them off to give you your base health.
Oh god, we're fighting wasps.
Yeah, I know. All the comments about wasps have been made. Amber, a 19 to hit. Can I have a con save, please?
So for my next character, I was thinking like a tiefling detective of some sort.
19 points of damage. Amber, I am already asking you to make your first death save. Crazy how that works out.
I love waiting half an hour for my turn only to have to roll a d20 and skip it, you know?
This Buzzbee Wasp will fly on over to the guide. 22 for 8 will hit the guide. She'll make her con save. So she saves on her con save there. Got 17, so she takes 5 overall damage. Giant wasp here next to Aziri will take its attack. Aziri, a 15 just misses.
Yep.
Brutus, you're up.
I just imagine like Amber falling down directly into the arms of
An angel?
No,
Same thing.
Evil.
He's 10 foot away from you, by the way, so how does that work?
Oh.
Okay, I'm gonna use pushing attack. I'm gonna use my club on the wasp.
Yeah?
So let me just...
God,
19
please,
for
thank
4
God.
will hit. Don't bother with the superiority die.
Oh.
Save yourself some
thank
time
God.
and money, buddy.
Right, man. Hurrah! If you have the ability, heal the boss!
Doing anything else your turn there, Bruce?
I'm
Let
a
me
bit
just-
out of resources at the moment.
God damn it! Right then, is there anything I can do as a bonus? No, okay. Real quick. Actually, you know what? Here, you're pretty hurt, and I don't see anyone else that's bloodied, so... Right then, if you can't heal, then fight! You got this, soldier! And I'm gonna use Rally.
Yeah, is that temporary
Oh,
or
yay.
standard? Temporary.
It's temporary. It's temp HP. 5 temp HP to you, Hurel. Right then, and then that
Yeah.
was 5 feet of movement. I'm trying. Where the hell is Amber?
Right next to Hurel, making death saves.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I
she
didn't realize
fell
that was Amber.
dramatically
These
into my
two were
arms.
both-
Oh, cool leg.
Okay. Then I'm going to 10, 15, 20. And hopefully it'll focus on me and not the down person.
Okay. And you're back up as Clive.
Yep. Let me get clay sheet up. God damn it, I forgot. He's a paladin. He doesn't have long range healing.
Where's you, Paladin?
I don't know if I should give a tip or not.
I mean, I got a feeling I know what Clive would do at this moment in time.
I mean, I'm willing to take the suggestion before I do my own thing.
Spit in the ground and laugh. There's a down
Um,
tiefling, like he's winning.
It doesn't
I
seem
mean,
like
I wasn't
something...
talking about her, I was talking about him.
It seems like something Claymore would do. It does not seem like something Claymore would do, but you can step over there and then heal Amber. On the other hand, I would say it's pretty pointless because we're also paralyzed. So even if you do heal, they still can't fight.
So saying that if they were to take 1 square north, he'd be next to Amber and not give an attack of opportunity. And then what does Lay on Hands do for Paladins this time?
Lay on hands this time here. Bonus action, touch a creature, drop him a pool of healing. 5 hit die. 5. You can also expend 5 hit points from the pool to remove the poisoned condition from a creature. Those points don't also restore hit points. So the wording of the poison as well is a creature poisoned in this way is also paralyzed whilst poisoned. So removing poison removes paralysis.
Oh,
May have been just like a little over with that one there, but you know, fucking
that could be smart, but again, doesn't really seem like something Claymore would do necessarily while there's an enemy beside him.
Wait a minute, he has a channel divinity that can heal as a bonus action.
Yeah, it's not beyond him. He has done stuff like that before. I'm just moving away to try and help other people.
Yeah.
I think it's not beyond Clive's what he's aiming for.
Yeah.
To do
Okay,
that.
so hold on, I just
move
need to
on
do a
to-
quick measurement.
It
Sorry, go ahead.
states here for Turn the Tide that each creature of your choice that can hear you within 30 foot gets 1d6 plus Riz, so a minimum of 3, a maximum of 8, provided it's no more than half their hit points. So that's like a burst heal as a bonus action.
Yes.
It's like
So
these from Overwatch's shift.
right. So fuck it. I guess do you guys think he would have a preference on who he'd heal, or do I just pick one?
It's
Turn
your
the Tide is everybody, no?
Yeah, Turn the Tide is every creature. that
Oh,
he
it's
can
every
choose.
creature? I thought it was
Every
targeted.
creature he chooses within 30 foot.
Okay, might as well. So then I'll just choose the 3 damaged people and do 1 hit of that as a bonus action. Let me just pop that feature off.
Yeah, roll a d6.
Just fucking find it.
Don't worry, I'll
Clive
get you, buddy.
hurt, does it? Can it affect himself? Or is it just other people?
He's at full health.
Fast roll. 1d6 plus charisma, right?
Yeah, 1d6 plus 2.
Got it.
Damn, son.
Nice.
Everyone within 30 feet gets 8 hit points. Those 3 injured folk.
Oh yeah,
X
8.
plus 88.
Shit.
Jeez.
Yep, we're both in this together.
Right then, and then
8, right? Not 6.
Yep, don't worry.
There we go.
I cast whack.
Hurrell, have you added it onto your sheet?
Yeah.
Cool.
Does it also remove the poison or
No.
no? Okay, so we're still paralyzed.
You're still paralyzed.
Yes.
Okay.
Whoa.
However, it does mean that any attack that you take doesn't automatically kill some of yous.
Yep. So, and then I'm just making sure he doesn't have anything. Oh, he has graze? Oh, that's wonderful.
Yeah, if he misses, he still hits.
Lovely. That is wonderful. I'm gonna go for a whack.
Yeah, and Tom, you were about to ask a question?
I was just asking, was that a bonus action or action just for knowledge?
Yeah, turn the tide is a bonus action on that one there.
Oh, cool. That's changed. Nice.
Whoa. Thank God I misread that and double checked it. I thought that said all.
So 21 for 6.
21 for 6. The creature with shredded wings and destroyed mandibles still stands there challengingly going zzzz.
I'm gonna spit at it.
Ah, you're calling it a tiefling. Classic Clive. Then else your turn?
Yep, that's it.
Yeah. Icarus, sadly there ain't too much that can be done for you right now as you are paralyzed. I'm not going to use the book. I'm not going to use the one here. I'm going to give you the exact definition that we have here. I've had this like 3 times. That's the worst part. Paralyzed. You're incapacitated. Speed is 0. And attacks against you have advantage. And if they hit, they're crit. Provided they're melee.
Yeah.
No save against poison.
No. These one here, I'll give it right now. Happens much when it's successful, the poison creature reduces you. Yeah, so let's look here. If the poison reduces the target to 0 hit points, they're stable but poisoned, never mind, for an hour. Even after regaining hit points, it's still paralyzed. If it's still paralyzed if it's still poisoned. So the poison for an hour, got to remove the poison. The save was just the 1 attack. So if you, I suppose, blast damage or sacrifice the weak. For your incapacitated, though, I believe there isn't much you can do in terms of what it actually gives you. This is the most I've ever looked at a source book in my entire life, by the way. Yeah, can't take actions or bonus actions, can't concentrate, can't speak, and you're surprised. So,
Can't do shit.
So yeah, that's my turn. Thank you.
great turn, honestly. Amazing turn that you took there. You know your sheet so well. That's
Great turn of all time, you know.
you know,
We get the best
10 out of
turn.
10. This guy
Nobody
here
gets me
will
credit.
make his save. Fail, line, tick. And we move over to Hurrell, still lying there on the ground, like a bitch.
I'm gonna get up.
Temporary
I
hit
think it's
points.
something he's used to.
Where'd the 5 temp come from, out of curiosity?
Me.
Oh,
the
rally.
Yep, rally. Cool.
And I'm gonna fire off a blast at this one. Then
Yep.
try to get it away from us.
14 for 7 does hit.
Yay!
Fire that off. Just boom.
Hell yeah.
Anything else your turn?
And I'm going to give Brutus some. Probably want a cracker? Probably want a treat?
Oh.
Want a treat?
I will kill this thing if you promise never to talk like that again.
Brutus, you have
Oh, I can do
a
it as-
bardic inspiration.
I have bardic annoyance.
Alright, that was your turn.
Yeah, there's not much I can do other
Cool.
than that, so yeah.
Giant wasp here will come at Clive. That is a 9. It misses. this wasp here. Vox said something. What did he say? You know, it'd be really funny
No.
if the encountering crit causes insta-death right now instead of attacking others instead.
Hey,
You
man.
make a compelling case. You do, truly.
Hey, Vox, with your track record, I would not be saying that right now.
Yeah, actually, I've survived an amount of sessions that's more or less the average life expectancy of my character.
Man, he's really flirting with death here, ain't he? You know what? We'll just be like, we'll be
The bell
really,
curve is coming, my boy.
we'll be really funnily nice. Vox, roll 2d20, keeping the highest one. We'll place your character's fate in your hands. You know.
What is the way to type 1d20, like keep the highest?
Slash roll 1d.
Slash R 2d20 KH1.
KH1.
Well, that's
a
17.
crit.
Oh, I loved you, Vox. Truly. The good news is, I read this that you still need to make the con save. Okay? Because it states that you take poison damage if you fail the con save. So you're already going to take some piercing damage, but the con save is where it becomes real fun.
Okay, strength and dexterity fails automatically. Okay, sure.
So standard con save, pure flat, my guy.
Oh my god. God,
I cannot stress
My
enough.
other poison condition is also removed.
Cannot stress enough that you needed that because it done a total of 9 damage and you have 8 hit points.
Oh my god.
So instead, you just take 6 damage, which isn't a lot, but like you're still alive.
Don't you know that?
And
It's a critical, huh?
It's a crit, yeah. Oh fuck, it's a crit, yeah.
So
Why would
have
you
to-
say that?
Well, rather than
I'm fair. It is the way it is.
To be fair, I've done the same thing.
yeah, don't worry, don't worry. Because I imagine with the damage die, you've already saved, so I'll just say you're unconscious because I made that little mistake. Cyllida will bait. The wasp will go to sting. It will miss. She
Also,
will-
I imagine it's better to be down than paralyzed at 1 HP.
Oh, for sure.
Oh yeah. So she will 16 for 4 on this one here, and then she will spin it round towards use back there, Hurrell and Brutus, and she has a plus what to hit here? She has a plus. Oh, really nice. She's just got like straight up plus 6s all over the joint. Fantastic.
This one have been moved.
Oh, you're repelling blast. You're right.
Yeah.
10 foot, 15 foot.
Let me remember. I think it's 10 foot.
You know what? I'm gonna tell you right now. It
feet,
doesn't matter.
Yeah. It's
She gets max damage on the die, so it dies regardless.
The corpse gets Gmod flung.
And I wonder, does she have any
Plus
bonus
3.
action spells to help here?
bonus action. Do not have. That's my
I
favorite.
wonder. Do you think do you think animal friendship would work with Cyllida and Icareth?
Yes.
Azuri, you're up.
I am going to recklessly attack the one next to me.
Yep. Oh baby, it's fucking dead. So you just.
The funny thing, my hammer's also dead.
He's gonna lift up the hammer, 2 hands, and bring it down as you do that. You watch as the wings just stop as the hammer's shaft is what I'm looking for. You bring it down, hit the wasp, and the shaft just bends up as both the wasp and the maul fall.
Fucking just splatters Cyllida. Just goes across her face like 15 feet away.
Oh, now she's paralyzed. The stinger falling off.
Did anyone else your turn there, Azuri?
Yeah, I'll move up towards the other wasp thing there and draw out one of my hand axes.
Yep. And we'll throw us over to Amber if you're doing nothing else.
Nope.
Amber, I love how you know your sheet so well. Wasp.
I don't even get to remake the save for the paralyzed.
No. Tom already
Already
asked that
established
question.
Are you fun?
I think
Okay.
it's because you're poisoned.
Yeah, because you're poisoned, you're paralyzed, and as long as you're poisoned, you're paralyzed by the wording.
Can't I make a save against the poison?
No, you already made the save and failed.
God damn it.
Yeah. Like I have no qualms with this one putting it out there because it's such a low level creature.
I love me some low level glass cannons.
The Lil Wasp will move on over to Hurrell. As it does, it leaves Solida. But she got her bow out, so I don't think she can make an opportunity of attack like that.
Just hit it really hard with the bow.
It'll look at you,
Yeah,
Hurrell.
improvised melee weapon.
It'll give you a little buzz. Hurrell, 20 to hit.
Oh yeah, that'll do it.
Sweet. I want to make a con save for me.
Yeah, sure, no problem.
According to the rules, wouldn't
Ouch.
Silda be able to make an unarmed opportunity attack?
Longbow requires 2 hands.
She can
Improvised weapon?
She can also just use the longbow at disadvantage. Like you don't have to make a opportunity attack with a melee weapon. Just whenever somebody leaves your range, you can shoot.
You could also just improvise and whack them with the bow.
I like this idea of improvisation. I do. And so let me check her stats for this because she doesn't have improvised weapon. So cool.
It just be strength modifier.
Yep, that there would be an 11, which is a miss. She got 10 on the die, sadly, and a +1 to strength. Still, I like your thinking. Hurrell! How much health you got?
13 plus 5.
Sweet. You have 2,
Ouch!
and you're paralyzed.
Oh, nice. Love my life.
Good news is, unlike everybody else, you were not, unlike everybody else, you were not knocked unconscious when that happened.
Oh,
So you get that existential terror of, like, sleep
Watching it
paralysis.
nice. Nice.
Brutus, will you be the sleep paralysis demon that Hurrell requested?
I didn't get a reaction out of that, right? At all?
I was giving you plenty enough time to take a reaction, and that's what I was baiting from you there. I'll give you it this time. I'm just gonna remind you that if it seems like I'm stalling, I'm probably stalling for a reason.
Okay, well, I didn't know
Right.
paralysis stuns reactions.
The reaction,
Um,
the reaction would happen the second you were hit before you made the save.
Okay.
So I was giving you that. I'll let you take it still right now because, you know, also hold on, Brutus. This might affect how you go forth.
No worries.
I want to attempt
I'll
one of
shoot
these.
back.
Hopefully this will work.
Wasp takes 11 points of damage and goes buzz. Brutus, like I had predicted, call me Nostradamus. Something about crystal and hair.
I feel like I just saw something happen.
I cannot change your movement. However, I cannot reset your movement anymore. So sadly, we're gonna have to take this square by square if you're not confident. But yeah, there is
No
a
worries.
wasp.
I think Clive has that one covered, so I'm just gonna shoot at the one Azira is. Oh, I guess it's a swarm. I thought it was another wasp.
It is a swarm.
I'll
You
shoot
can
at
still attack
the-
swarm.
I know. I was about to say I'm gonna shoot the wasp. I realized it was a swarm. Anyway,
Yep.
I'm gonna shoot the swarm of wasps near Aziri.
Yep. A
19 to
19
hit.
for 6 for 3.
And then I would like to.
Add a d8.
Yes.
Okay. Roll on King.
And also push it just for the funsies. You know,
Okay, we'll go
as
as
the
make a
D8.
strength saving throw. Fails.
Slash roll
Moves
1d8.
It moves 15 foot. 9, 10, 15. that gets pushed in that direction. 7, 8, 7, 6, 12, 13, 13 half, 13 half, 7. It's total 7 damage from your attack. Then anything else your turn?
Alright. Alright, I'll just move over to Yick's character, just so nothing else goes for him, at least.
Go, go, go. Speaking of things going for things, Clive.
Alright, I know they changed how Smite works, so I'm going to need to examine that real quick.
Smite is a bonus action after you hit. It's still basically the same, but you can only do it once. If it's Divine Smite.
It takes an extra 2d8. Okay. Gotcha.
I will say,
To be fair, you might not need it because it has been hit.
Yeah, I'm considering it.
like, if I'll say now, it looks in such a condition that even if you miss, you'll kill it.
Got it. Whack!
It has 1 hit point and his proficiency bonus is fucking 2 right now. Like, Nick means he will kill it if he misses.
Right then. Vox is currently dying right now, so.
Yeah.
Wait, it doesn't say Channel Divinity has a limited use.
I think you can do it twice or once.
Bonus action instantaneous creatures. And I'm checking his D&D Beyond sheet, and I don't see anything that. I don't see a resource tick.
Let me. This is Warlock, Sorcerer.
I think it's twice per long rest. You can do Channel Divinity.
Yeah,
Features and traits, class features, Channel Divinity.
Yeah, Channel Divinity is 2 shots until level 11, where you then get 3 shots. It's
because for some reason the resource thing isn't showing up.
Yeah, it's just an issue with the import. Don't worry. Page 110 of our player's handbook. The Paladin table.
I will do. I'll go back to that metagaming. I think if you remove poison from someone, they lose the paralysis, so get their turn back.
Yeah, that's what I've been saying on that one.
But also, if I use Lay on Hands to cure, doesn't that mean I'm not healing, I'm curing instead?
If you use it to cure the poison, if you use it to cure the poison, you cure the poison, but he's still on death saves. Or you can use it to heal, and he's still paralyzed, but no longer making death saves. Very interesting dynamic.
But there are also 2 people who.
I'm going into death prevention, so I'm just going to give him a little love tap of,
1.
Have 1 Lay on Hands.
Yeah.
It's a little love tap, just a little boop on the nose. Boop! I'm your fairy godmother.
Bitch. You just get a little boop on the nose, and you come to once more with that divine spark, and as you try to look in Clive's eyes, and as he looks in yours, damn, there's a connection there.
Sorry, but I'm paralyzed. I'm not looking into anyone's eyes right now.
I'm looking at the void, and the void is staring back.
Yeah, here, allow me to fix that. Clive stands over, boring into your soul.
Clive as the fairy godmother just reminds me of The Rock playing the Tooth Fairy in that one movie.
He got paralyzed on the blink, so we don't know if he's awake or not.
Alright, that's my turn.
Kill. I'll move us over to the little swarm. They will come buzzing back. And they will take little nibbles at Aziri as they try to swarm. Well, that's a 5. That's a miss. Hurrah!
Advantage.
It was not. No, let me just quickly. An 11 plus 3, 14 is a miss. Hurrah! You just stand there as horror comes over you. 6 plus 6 is 12, which is a hit. And then an 18, so they both hit. She will fire off 6, and then 2, 6 and 2, and then 6, 8. And 11, 12, 13, 14, halved to 7. So 14 plus a gather swarm, 14, 18 to 9. And then she will just give you the crispest of thumbs up, Azuri. It's like almost picturesque.
Like a Baroque painting out of that.
Thank
I
you for that
don't
one, Bucks.
suppose there's any way that the half-orc near me is alive, but just in case he is, I'm going to try doing that to him without really knowing what I'm doing.
Yeah. He is alive. He's on death saves. So temporary hit points would do nothing at this moment in time.
She wouldn't know, so it's fine.
I was going to say I
And
would
then
do that
she's
back
going
if
to-
you'd like, because I
Yeah,
did say
yeah,
earlier on.
No.
Okay.
She wouldn't know. It happens free for me anyway. So, and then she's just going to recklessly attack with my hand axes.
Go. 10 shall sadly miss. A 12 shall hit for 3. Do you want anything else in your turn?
Nope. That's my action, bonus action.
Amber, you're somehow still here. I'm just as surprised as everybody else.
Am I?
She's also paralyzed.
Oh yeah, you're
am
right.
I
Paralyzed.
Still...
Brutus.
Alright, I cast Blicky.
Yep. 19 for 9, halved to 4 will kill. As you just take the final little wasp and just and pin it to the tree. Did anything else your turn?
You know, this reminds me of the time I heard the story about crabs in hell.
Good thing Amber can't see
Alright.
anything. I bet she's got a story for that.
Wait, are we still in initiative?
I got a guy on death saves here. Of course we are.
Wait, who's on death saves?
The orc.
The orc.
Wait, where is he on the map? I don't see him.
He's right in front of Asiri.
Right in front. Oh, I didn't see him. I thought he was just a dead enemy.
Yeah, no. Dead enemies go invisible. I'd said that he's not dead. He's making death saves. And then Vox reminded me to make a second death save.
I'm gonna head over to my boss and just like crouching over them, saying, "Why are there so many giant goddamn bugs? I don't get paid enough for this." That's my turn.
Clive.
Alright, we want to save the half-orc, so...
No.
No, we don't?
I think Clive would be more interested in the fact that 3 of the people are.
One of them's his tent mate.
Alright,
3
then,
of our people are paralysed.
Okay. I mean... Yep. I'm just trying to find the thing, lay on hands. I've used...
1, so you had 6 left.
Yep, let me just... And it takes 5 to cure someone, right?
Yes.
Alright, sure, why not? I'll give him a little, you know when you, like, gently slap someone awake, like...
Yeah.
That's what Clive does to him.
As you give him the touch, and in the arms of the angel, Ikareth, he's there. He's helped you. You feel good about yourself again. As your eyes come to and you see him, I'm not going to pretend to know what's going through your head.
Yes, there the no, he doesn't. Okay. That's... fine.
Ikareth.
Alright.
Someone's fanfic is becoming a reality.
Ishvaret will say thank you and then get up.
Oh, a man
And-
of words.
Clive waits for a high five.
Wait, it's an orc, right? So does mending work?
That's fucked up.
You're only 15 foot unless you dash, remember.
Ah, yeah, that's true. Wait, actually, let me just check my bonus actions. I can't use those. No. No, okay, well... I guess I don't have anything better to do, so yeah, I dash. So that's 15 foot up to here, and then dash is...
Further 15. So that's going to take you to here.
Yeah, okay. And unfortunately I'm not a rogue, so I can't bonus action dash again.
Look a sec. Might be wrong. After any modifier, speed after any modifier. Dashing is speed after any modifier, sorry, yeah. So you actually do get the 30, give yourself another 15, that's on me.
Then I run all the way up to here. I don't have spells anymore, but I'll try to stabilize him next round if it's still needed.
Hit?
Yeah, that's an action, so I can't do that anymore. And bonus action I don't have, so that's my turn.
They're going to throw us over to the guide. Guide will come over here, look at you, Brutus. Look down at Hurrell. At Amber.
I'm sure he's used to being on the ground.
Peaceful here, right? Beautiful.
Wonderful. You know, maybe I should have a vacation here when this job's done.
Maybe so. As you watch, like, the guy just, like, grabs Hurrell by one arm and, like, by the leg, and just, like, grabs. I guess we'll be on the move now. Yeah, he just, like, starts walking down this way towards Aziri. Aziri, you're screaming, you're shouting.
Not so bad at the moment. Vichy next to me. He's touched by the fire coming out of me. He receives a small amount of temporary hit points. 7.
Nice.
And then I will look down at the orc and attempt to try and sort of like patch it up as much as I can. Not being an expert at these things, but
Punch his organs back into the right place.
sure. Shove things back in place, cover things up.
Medicine check.
It's poison. What they do? They draw out the poison by sucking it up and spitting it out, type thing.
This is an image, sure. Yep. You just start sucking on an orc and spitting. And
Hey man, if anyone's gonna be doing something but in here, it's gonna be for real.
Wait, what is the tiefling that you just referred to?
Expert sucker here.
that's one of
Yeah,
those
this really blows.
things. Yeah. That's the creatures pop dead. And I'm checking here. Dun dun dun. Please do not include the. It has not fantastic. As the person. I'll let you know right now. Good thing you done that. Vox reminded us of the death save, and he got a nat 1 on that one.
Oh.
He was on literal life or death next D20. Hey, hi, so this is probably a good time to go ahead and put a pause on it, take a break, do whatever we need to do. We're going to go through some quick adverts real quick, and then we'll get right back to the game at hand. First and foremost, we are still available on Patreon and Coffee. Links are above, name is above here. There is now a ton of maps for different AD&D modules, some Dragonland stuff in there as well, and some stuff that I've actually used in games as well. So go ahead, take a little look. You can support me on there if you wish. You can just subscribe here. Dealer's choice, either way. It's got stuff on it now. Now we are still partnered with the guys over at AdverntureOn. Yes, we are with them. Community of now over 1,000 members who are here playing D&D. Be that Play by Post, Foundry, Roll20, Owlbear. It's there, ready to play. Plenty of DMs, even more players. Open welcome community. Links below and also on screen. Enjoy. When there's a go live time, this is when games will go live here on YouTube and you'll be able to see them. So that is, firstly in the Europeans, 8 PM CEST, 7 PM GMT. In the States, that's 2 PM EST, 1 PM CST, and 11 AM PST. On Mondays we head up to the frigid north of the Sword Coast once more, to Icewind Dale to face the rime of the Frostmaiden. On Tuesdays, we trade the frost with the tropics as we head down to Chult for Tomb of Annihilation to stop the death curse. On Thursdays, we keep things eldritch with Vecna, Eve of Ruin, the 1-20 game where I even bring in new dungeon masters to run it with me as a player. Things are getting weird now. Keeping us firmly in the northern part of the Sword Coast, every second Saturday DM King takes me and a bunch of mates through the lost mine of Phandelver where we try to find the obelisks and what lies below. Now things get real fun in 2025 because on Saturdays or Fridays, depending upon where you are, we have Dungeon of the Mad Mage. On a Friday it will be 5 PM PST, 7 PM CST and 8 PM EST. However, on a Saturday, 1 AM GMT, 2 AM CEST and 9 AM Hong Kong Standard Time because we have players there. And as a spicy extra bonus, Dungeon of the Mad Mage will go weekly, no more time between. Every weekend, unless something comes up, you will be treated to a Dungeon of the Mad Mage. Now I managed to stay in all of my clothes the whole time, so without further ado, let's get back to the game.
I'm gonna pick up Amber like Celadia is.
Move the amber as well. Boop, boop, boop. They all come round so that it looks at the orc. You know, surprisingly, I've never seen one of these ones before.
How do you
You've
know
never
how
seen
they
an orc?
smell?
No. Have you ever seen a lizard folk?
What's a lizard folk?
Exactly.
How
Also-
do you know how orcs smell, but you've not seen one before?
Because I've only ever smelled one before as a child.
I don't understand.
I'm not awake
Oh,
enough to
weird.
question why she's sniffing orcs.
What kind of childhood did you have? Actually, don't answer that.
My people can just smell things and, well, you know, sometimes you smell an orc. Your parents say, oh, there's an orc out there. We'll be back soon. And then, you know, your parents come back. You just have a nice, lovely dinner together.
You know what? Fair enough.
I would like to, in the with the intent of sort of checking that he doesn't have any other wounds or anything like that, I would like to strip the orc, basically, so that its armor
Oh, yeah.
or weapons and belongings are removed from it. But I'm also sort of trying to make sure I'm actually looking after it, type thing.
You can do their measuring contest of who can win.
If you want to,
Hoorah.
I think to make it fair, you'd have to lie on your back like this one.
Also, who else paralyzed?
Oh, so it's stiff.
Oh, this
Yeah.
is...
Fucking God.
this is getting... Oh man, this campaign is getting weird and we're only on session 8.
I mean, what do you expect when a bunch of idiots are stuck in the jungle for however long?
I'm pretty sure Brutus is the second normal person in this party, other than maybe Aziri, which is shocking.
Azuri, as you start to undo the armor of this orc, you start to undo the jackets and the zips, and you start to take off like the chainmail and such, and he's very, very strong. There's like a solid 6-pack under there. He's used to
Roll for
carrying a
size.
lot. Roll a d100, divide it by 5 size. But
That's just
Need-
funny.
Need tattoos or amulets or anything like that?
none of the such. No, it doesn't seem to have any religious holy symbols or such on him. It does have a mace, a dagger, and a sort of shortish, sort of like a machete, if you will, that's been used. He's very much laboured in his breathing, you know, given everything that's going on.
Oh my god, it's Brigitte Overwatch.
He has,
Aziri, does he have any... Oh, sorry, go ahead.
he has a bag on him, singular bag. You put off to the side as you're taking the clothes off him, and then you start to, you know, undo the button, and then undo the button, and undo the button, and then untie the knot.
Wait,
and
why are we
start
taking
to-
his clothes off?
and start to like pull down the trousers, and there's like a bunch of other little stings and some fresh looking bite marks from some other insect like creatures. But
yes,
leeches.
insects.
it does look like there have been some leeches round about his ankles, yeah. But for the most part, nothing looks infected. He just looks battle scarred, battle worn.
I'm so glad he
I'll-
doesn't have crabs.
I'll pile all his stuff next to him, and then if he's got a blanket in his backpack, I'll pull it out and like just sort of cover him in that.
You know, his
Make him
bag.
comfortable.
He does have a backpack. In that backpack, there is the sleeping bag that's there. You also just because safe not sorry in that regard. There, you do also see a little like rack of vials and a sort of transparent looking orb with a gold ring around it.
I'll leave them his stuff. I'll leave him there. Just make sure he's comfortable. All his stuff's next to him. He's sort of got his head on his backpack. Just check him out and make sure he's all set up. And then I'll look up at the rest and go, well, do you think we should sort of have a quick breather here for a while? See if they recover.
Sure. I vote we throw the paralyzed in a pile.
I second that
To
one.
be honest, I could do with more than just a quick breather. But yeah, we have to catch up with the rest of his friends, so I suppose we can't stay here for long.
Then, if you wish to take a short rest, let's crack off a short rest.
During the short rest, I would also look through the orcs' stuff to see if there's a name tag, maybe. On like a name tag on his jacket or on his backpack or anything like this.
How would you like it to look out of curiosity?
Like a tag with a name on it,
A metal,
preferably written in a language I can read.
Cool. Right, that's nice. I understand that entirely. Yep.
Oh god. Do I get a
I-
short rest as well?
What?
Do I get a short rest as well?
Yeah. Yeah, you're paralyzed. You can't move, but you can still get a short rest.
Okay.
I don't think I've ever rolled so bad on hit die before. Oh my god.
3 since we're using all 3 anyway.
Oh, I get my action surge and superiority die back.
Oh, mine are blind.
yeah.
There you go,
Well,
Ruby. Don't worry.
Don't I
I
get,
get nothing
arcane
back except
recovery?
my pact magic, so
Slots to recover swim can be equal level to no more than half your wizard level rounded up, and not the slots can be
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 2, 3,
So this
3,
gives
4,
me
5.
2 first level or a second level. Okay.
I took a short rest, I'm barely at half health.
Don't worry, you'll be fine.
Look at me remembering my class features.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. So I'll knock off.
Also, wait, remember how we said we were piling up? So just during that whole 1 hour of resting, it's just Hurel and Ember put on top of each other.
Pinky.
Not like that, you freak.
But
Ugh.
let me get the thing as well. Because I remember it. I say I remember it. I don't really. Not that. Goodness. Very particular thing as well.
Who wins? Theater kids or 6 wasps?
Almost
theater
6
kids,
wasps.
obviously.
6 wasps.
I'm trying to get the thing for you right now, Vox. You're looking through it. You see a name tag. His name is Zig, X-I-G.
okay.
Yeah.
Orcs,
Very,
I guess.
very simple. Look at that. No, X. X for X-ray. Don't know why I said M, but say X for Zulu. That's just not the one.
Like this?
Yes.
Sig. Okay.
And then what?
Are you sure it's the X is pronounced as an X and not as an H? Because apparently in some names, if the X is in the front, it's pronounced as name.
Watch the mouse hovering over and everything. as well as that box, I will also send you this as well. It's my penis. No.
Proof?
This was also in the bag as well. And Tom, I'll DM it to you as well.
Oh, that's
you were
pretty
also
large.
in there. It ain't that big. No,
I
wait,
wouldn't
shit.
have taken anything. I wouldn't have taken anything, so don't worry about it. She wouldn't have known or paid attention to it.
Good go.
I'm not taking this thing from him.
Nope, I was like, it was in there as well as you were in the bag.
Yeah.
Yeah, in the 3 hours then as, comes to, as he lies there by the tree. What's everybody else been doing at this mean time? I can't imagine you've all just been like hovering over this guy, just going.
Can I try to harvest the wasp for any of their paralyzing stuff? Whether I can use it or not immediately is a different thing, but
Yep.
Kurat would try to take care of everyone's wounds, including the orc.
Yep, so I'm gonna really quickly here.
You want me to roll a survival check or something?
Yeah. Number?
11.
Yeah. Similar-ish sack that you managed to get from one of them. It takes most of your time learning where it is and gauging on these creatures. You do also spend a time, running through their guts and such, and that's about as much as
put it like that.
that's as much as I'm willing to go into because I absolutely fucking hate swarming insects. I've also seen way too many documentaries about wasps and bees for someone that hates that stuff. Morbid curiosity. But as you do that, you get yourself enough. So you have a wasp sack and a spider sack, venom sack, which I've written down here. As you are
Where
heading
did
to
my
this man's
wasp photo
ruins.
go?
Where did your what go?
My wasp photo.
Yeah, no, I deleted that thing, man. I really do not like wasps.
But it's a nice picture.
I don't care. I politely decline
It's okay,
your
Vox.
wasp.
DM me your wasp pics. I'll look at them.
You didn't
I showed
see
you my
the-
wasp. Why in overspond? Hey girl, do you want to see my sticker pictures?
As the orc awakes, as he's evolving, look around doing a little thing. As he looks at you, Ikareth. Hello?
Is it me you're looking for?
I can see it in your eyes.
Hi, we saved your life.
You didn't have to.
Oh, trust me, we know. Hurrah, you want to ask your questions? If you're, unparalyzed, that is?
I tend to have that effect on people. Not the laugh
You're too well
I
fed.
see.
Say, have you seen,
What was asked? Sorry.
Bruce was gonna say, basically suggesting you, describe your lady to see if he's seen her.
See, we get this every single time, and I'm always like, I know what she looks like in my head, and then I forget. So I just describe the
Draw her.
actress that plays Christine, because that's always the way what I'm going for. She's a fairly average-looking woman, quite curly brown hair, something of the sort. He's still recovering from being poisoned.
I can safely say that I have not seen a woman that looks like that anywhere around here at all recently. I have, however, seen a most beautiful and picturesque woman very recently. But the woman to which you describe, I am unaware of any location for her.
Wonderful.
Great, we saved them for nothing.
I mean, maybe he has some coin on him.
I'm afraid I do not either. That would be
Grave
kept.
robbing.
That would be kept with my party leader, but he is not here with us and has left me to die.
Is this guy fucking what's his name from the guy that kept running? Any day now. Fucking Forrest Gump.
Lieutenant Dan.
You ain't got no way for them, Dan.
Is it this guy's fucking Forrest Gump?
If you've been left to die, do you want to come with us?
Oh god, more DMPCs after the party. Let's go!
There's a potential job. You could. I'll point to Amber. You could like sort of babysit that one. Sort of guard, not babysit. Guard.
I suppose, yeah, I could use a second bodyguard, seeing the danger of the jungle.
See,
I'm not splitting my pay with him.
No, you won't, don't worry.
Z looks at you there, Azuri. Will you be present throughout this entire endeavor?
I'm not her bodyguard, but she keeps on sort of like being knocked over and getting in trouble. So I figured a current bodyguard, and I pointed at Brutus, doesn't seem to be doing a very good job. So maybe he could.
I'm keeping her alive!
Are you not one of this particular... And it looks over at Amber.
I'm not her bodyguard.
Oh.
But if you would like to accompany us, you could work as her bodyguard for what's it called when you don't pay anything? I look
Slavery?
over Hero.
A slave?
An intern.
No, sure. You're helping us.
Apprenticeship.
We helped you and saved you, and you're going to help us without pay for the moment. You live.
Yes.
We'll pay you in getting to live another day.
Gaslighting this poor guy into doing unpaid labor by making it seem like a fucking boon.
So I'm thinking it's pro bono work, but Aziri wouldn't know that word or that term.
See, looks at you there, Azuri. Will you be present for this? Like, there? Not in her employ, but like, just there?
I suppose so, yeah. I'm travelling with her.
Then yes.
But we're all travelling together.
Yes. Sold.
I put my hand out and I say, I'm Aziri. What's your name?
Like, what's he like? The hand like in and out, like very nervous. And he's like, Zig?
Nice to meet you, Zig. Welcome aboard. Good to see you. Hopefully things will get better now. Would you like a sunflower seed? And I offer him a handful of sunflower seeds.
My day is already getting better. See, like, watch like a little tear comes out of his eyes. Like, he just like takes some of them and like starts very, very shyly like eating them.
Yeah, you're alive, so that's a good thing.
And I'm in a radiant company.
I wouldn't call Salido a radiant, but whatever. And then I look over Amber and I say, no.
That was by the
Wow.
message cantrip.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, what was that messaged?
Oh, Hero just messaged you, the spell, can we eat him?
I'll reply with a. I think he has more use as
Okay,
a meat shield.
Oh,
I mean bodyguard.
same thing.
So
Yeah.
what are you looking for exactly?
Do you know of
A
the
point.
thing called a soulmonger?
I've heard tales of such a thing.
That's what we're looking for.
Oh,
And this one's lost his girlfriend. I point to Hill.
let's see,
Roll,
leans
like,
in.
waves.
I am not your girlfriend, but I am sorry that such a tragedy has befell you. Have you sought the counsel in a lord?
That's what my mama always told me.
The what now?
Have you
Which
sought
lord?
counsel from any of the gods in your local temple?
I don't think any guy wants to be near Hurel.
Yes,
I've
I
seen
don't
the
think
things
they'd be
he's
that.
done.
I don't think they'd be that inclined to help me, but thank you.
Wait, are you saying they hate gay people?
No,
But if
you
you're
know, I
grieving, I am an ear that will listen in sympathy.
Rhoda sort of like grits his teeth. He's like, "Thanks."
It's my pleasure.
God, his voice reminds me of someone very specific, and I can't lay
Don't
my
Forrest
finger
Gump.
on it. No, no, he reminds me of fucking little Gideon from Gravity Falls.
I've never seen
Oh,
Gravity Falls in my
yes.
life.
Yes, I know what you mean, and I hate you for it.
Never seen it in my life, sadly, so.
I don't think. Is it little Gideon or is it the father of Gideon?
No, it's his dad. You're so right.
But
Hold on.
as he kind of like stands up and looking at everybody. So where are we going? Is it a particular direction?
We came across tracks that led us to you from a camp, but we thought Hill's girlfriend might have been amongst the people who fled. But if that was you and they weren't in your group, we were going to go back and head towards the temple. Was it temple or pyramid, that place we saw? I look over at Amber. Can I say that?
Well, sorry.
You know that big building we saw back there? Is that a temple or pyramid or
Yeah.
what? Sure.
He didn't ask a yes or no question. Sorry, she didn't ask a yes or no question. He asked, was it a temple or a pyramid?
Yeah.
Cannot stress enough that this is not a yes or no question.
I think it's either one of those. It could be a pyramid in a temple in the shape of a pyramid.
It's a thing that looks like a pyramid.
I
Thank you,
would need a
Brutus.
closer- I would need a closer look to know which purpose it serves, but it looks like either one of those.
So then I turn back to things and say, so if you're sure that the people sort of like we were following don't have Hill's girlfriend, we were going to head back to the building we saw.
Sorry, my ADHD kicking in. What did you say?
I have not seen no
That
girl.
was to your new bodyguard.
Oh,
I've not seen the girl, but we had plans to go into that pyramid. We met this nice man, and he was trying to get elsewhere. So, I can assure you that the pyramid is untouched. If you wish to go in, then so be it.
he crossed the rainbow bridge.
It does look like quite a hike, however. And it's very tall. Are you sure that is the path that you wish to take right now?
You should put
Yeah.
honestly with our I was gonna say, maybe we should take more of a proper rest after a bit more of travel. We still have to
I
walk
think
back to the pyramid.
I think if anything tried to kill me in this moment, it would succeed very quickly.
That's not
Amber
a very
pulls out
hard task to accomplish.
Amber pulls out a dagger.
Oh, you shouldn't have.
I was just trying to protect you. Mm-hmm.
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 Hey, if you die, can I take your mask?
No.
What has
You're
she
no
got to
fun.
understand? I have to be buried in it, else it'll be closed casket.
Yeah, and?
You get buried with your casket open?
I'm surrounded by idiots.
Hey, you chose us. In fact, you specifically hired us, pointing at himself and Amber.
And then you specifically hired me.
Yes.
You're
Yeah, but you're not
welcome.
an idiot.
Anyway, let's go back to the camp.
Agreed.
As you trudge on back through the jungle,
Mighty jungle.
As you get back to the little camp, however, you notice that it is surprisingly vacant. There is no boxes, no tents, no nothing. You just know it is that particular place again, due to the giant pyramid on one side and the now piled
Spider
up
corpses.
bodies of the dead spiders. Did anybody cast any cleaning spells whilst I was gone?
No. I think someone came back for what they camped with, and they might be upset they're missing the goblet. Looking over at Hurel.
We was told
Rude.
by a nice man with a beautiful skin tone, similar to your friends, and kind of like gestures towards Aziri, that we were to vacate the area for a few hours, as he was hunting something. We watched as he took a grievous amount of small animals and just drained them into a goblet.
Ew, it was animal blood.
He then used some of our oats and boiled them up. And then he didn't season it or nothing, by the way. Instead,
Oh, great. He's a freak like Hurel.
he took a glass bottle and put it in a bag and smashed it with a hammer. And then mixed that into the oats. And then he vanished. We were very confused. But we were also hungry. He
What an
wouldn't
eccentric piece of work.
He would not tell us what he was looking for or what he was hunting. But it must have been a mighty stupid creature if it was going to eat porridge oats with glass.
I bet it was seagulls.
Those damn dirty seagulls. I do not like seagulls.
Seagulls! Stop it
Mama.
now!
My mom always told me that seagulls can't be trusted.
Mama always told me life was like a day at the beach. No one likes the fucking seagulls.
And their chant, it's coarse and rough and it gets everywhere.
As you stand there
God, this
by the
is
ziggurat,
bullshit.
the pyramid. Are we going up or rather,
I
are yous going up?
What, don't fancy a trip into an unknown dungeon?
Abso-fucking-lutely not. I am your guide in Chult. Whilst the pyramid is in Chult, I cannot guide you in a place that I am unfamiliar with.
But
Help us out.
you might get a little extra pay from whatever we get in there.
I have already fleeced you. Okay, pick an accent. I've already fleeced you enough. Maybe everything you
fair
find
enough.
in here is just for you.
How sweet.
Fair enough.
Don't say
I
I'm
won't
not kind.
complain about that.
I will find this map eventually. Jesus fucking Christ.
You know what? I appreciate Philida. She's funny.
Just before
I
we
like
do
her.
that,
She's mean.
Everyone has
She's
everyone has at
great.
least double-digit hit points, don't they?
Mm-hmm.
Something like that, yeah.
Like, how far into double digits you hoping here, Tom? Like, because, like, technically speaking, 10 is double digits, but some people don't got double a 10.
Yeah, double digits is
Ah, vague.
all I can hope for. Yeah.
Vague.
Everything
Yeah,
hurts
28
right
love it.
now.
Now I need to make a tribal warrior, and I need to go ahead and I need to duplicate the tribal warrior, and now I need to call him Zig, and now I need to add him to the party. Oh, so many NPCs.
So, Hurel, how was the paralyzing pile?
I
Well,
thought it was
at
a
least
nice
there was
cuddle.
2 of us. If we can
Sorry,
lay
what
there
did you
long enough,
say, Oh, sorry, good.
if we can lay there long enough and pretend like we're still paralyzed, we don't have to deal with you asking us questions. So it was a quite mutual, relaxing situation for at least 5 minutes.
I just complained about my job pay.
Yes, you do that while we're awake or not paralyzed. It wasn't really much of a shock.
If you having issues with payment, my employer would certainly be willing to pay you handsomely for your work if we find him.
Who's your employer? Like, name?
No, our favorite guard dog. Don't poach him.
Gotta make something up now, real quick.
While you do that, I'm gonna
So-
go make myself some food. I can hear everything, I just can't respond.
Okay. Also, I'll have you know, I'm a fantastic bodyguard. It's just someone keeps running from their bodyguard.
Well, you're supposed to guard my body. I'm not supposed to guard my body myself, you know? You just have to stick near me.
Well, you're also supposed to order me to follow you, but you don't do that. And I'm only supposed to do
what
what
order.
I'm supposed to.
Do I have to repeat it every fucking 3 seconds, or do you just keep up?
I don't get paid to think.
True, I did kind of say that.
My boss's name is Relaris. He is an Eladrin. A little hard to see on the fact that he's always green. You see-
Ew.
Says that you watch the
So he's
silhouette,
one of those.
snaps her fingers. I knew it was an elf.
Oh, so he's one of those seasonal elves.
I heard they taste great in winter.
It's an elf with seasonal depression. He's just like me for real.
But yes. So the drow, that's also the drow is also, yes, he is a bit of a trickster asshole. Well, he once
Wait,
he once came back to camp after a walk with a hat. I don't know where
Wait a
he
minute.
got such a hat.
Wait, quick question. What does this drow look like?
He is tall, and
my
he
God, you
has
stole the
white
hat.
hair, and he smokes a pipe. And he's very slim, but he's very old.
Does this sound like the drow I've been talking to?
Wait, your ex-girlfriend kind of drow you've been talking to, or like?
Who else stole the hat?
Oh, same guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know that.
Same guy.
Same guy.
So quick question, just to be sure, what did the hat look like?
It was brown and it was pleather, or they say vegan leather. But my daddy told me that vegan leather was the devil's work, and that Zariel made
What's a
that
vegan?
stuff herself. They're people that only eat plants, and like they don't even fuck with bees. I love bees, I do, and I love honey. But I digress.
Why does it sound like Forrest Gump has become a Trump supporter?
But
No.
the hat had these like 2 little holes on the side, which was like really weird because the hat's supposed to keep your head warm, but like
That's my fucking head, you cunt. Where's this guy?
Considering the fact that it came from you, I guess we can say it was.
Hold
he's-
on a minute. We don't
Say
know it's
what?
your
Shut
hat.
out.
I said,
Hey, we don't know it's
considering that it came from you, I guess we can say it was devil's work.
Now, also, hold on. Now, we don't know it's your hat.
what is your name?
Who are you asking? Me, her, or
I don't know why my instant response in my head was he spits on the ground.
me, her, or
Like points
Uriel?
like, points like the raggedy ass hat. I'm like, that one, the one in the brown jacket that's very similar to the hat.
Oh, Amber?
Amber, her name is Amber.
Yeah.
Hello, Amber. My name is Zig, and I
You'll
believe
be-
my friend has your hat.
It'll be Miss Amber
Oh.
to you.
Oh, that's crazy.
Oh, we're teaching
Well-
him manners. It's amazing.
Hey, it could just be a misunderstanding. I mean, how did you lose your hat again?
It got stolen by.
Oh,
a
never
crow.
mind then.
I do
Never
believe
mind
he
that.
said he stole it.
Oh, never mind then. Never mind then.
It got stolen by a drow, and Ember spits on the ground the moment she hears drow.
Remember, it's spit on the ground and finger to the. Wait, no, it's no. No, for Drow, it's middle finger to the sky while stomping your boot.
Well, I'm not using sign language. I'm just disrespecting the drow.
Oh. Fair enough, fair enough.
I just so expected Vox to go, why is she talking about tieflings?
Why?
Hey, boss, why did you use the sign for tiefling?
Oh no, that was not meant sign language. That was just I fucking hate drow.
But he said he took the hat. He said he'd probably give it back eventually.
Well, do you know where your party member is?
If I knew that, would I be here with you? Like, they left me
You
for
see what
dead.
direction they went.
Do you know which way they were heading? Like, any plans they'd made?
After they sent off the weird dinosaur-looking guy, they just decided to go wherever they wanted. They didn't really have any direction. Laris was just like, hey, let's see what's this direction. He goes with his whims. We've been here like almost a week, and we ain't even that far from Port Nyanza Road. Like, who heads south and then north? In the same direction. But I imagine you will get your hat back soon enough, once they accidentally stumble into you again.
Okay, I suppose.
What you have on is a nice hat, though.
Thank you.
Yes, indeed. Thank you.
Is Amber's hat starting to smell? Because was it cured properly? Wasn't it made out of flying monkey skins?
It's looking a bit worse for wear now, but like, you know, it's still functioning, but it's decomposing. But it was still a solid and nice effort by Icareth regardless.
Wait, Gareth made it?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Anyways,
But now that we've let Jungle Gump talk long enough, are you going up or are you staying here, or would you like to continue our journey?
hey, I have an idea.
That isn't
Is
Mesro.
there a... Oh, is that good?
That isn't Mesro.
No? That strange man that joined that group, he was looking for Mesro. Why's everybody looking for Mesro? Mesro is in the other direction. You asked me about north, and, you know, we're here. Mesro's gone that way.
Can I make an insight check? Because I asked, but I don't remember asking to go north. I just asked what was north.
You can insight check.
I insight check to see if she has got lost and is bluffing that this is where she lives on purpose, or did she actually lead us here? Sort of.
Rock on up, Chief.
Let me just put it to like GM. And boom.
It's like she's saying this and giving it to you, and like, you know, her eyes are like very much like looking around, and you can tell there's a bit of nerve behind what she's saying. And she's like, you know, very quick with her hands and very quick with the words that she's using.
Sure, I mean, I asked about this place, but I didn't think. I thought that you were able to lead us to Mesro. If you're taking us away from that on purpose, don't you owe us money for that then?
Well, I thought that because of what you said, and you know, you didn't really trust me, that maybe I would just, you know, take them to some place that you would want to go to see, you know, because, well, alright, I may have gotten lost.
Fair enough. Happens to everyone.
It's all the
So,
undead,
okay.
sadly. They, that night when we were all there and they just came out of the ground, that did not do well for me. I did not sleep good that night. But,
Fair enough. Look over at Amber. Well, Miss Amber, do you want to go and see in here, or do you want to try and head back to Mesro?
I don't think it could hurt to have a little check at the temple. Why not?
Should we take a
We just rested
night's
for like
rest
3 hours.
before we head in there?
We just rested for 3 hours. I think wasting another 8 wouldn't be the best.
Everything hurts.
You'll be fine. Just
Whatever,
have a
pretty
walk
boy.
around. We can
No.
sleep in the temple. Then we have like a place to sleep.
Also-
we have a room.
Oh,
Also, Xig said that his party would be coming back. So maybe if we wait here,
Mr. What did you say your name was again?
Ichvereth, but you can call me Itchy if you like.
Miss Yichireth? I don't know if you've noticed, but all my friends' stuff is gone. They've been and gone. You
But
missed
you
them.
said earlier they would be coming back, no?
And then we spent 3 hours in the jungle waiting. And then we came back here and we found that everything that was here is no longer here. Now, I may not be the sharpest knife in the spoon drawer, but if stuff was here and then it wasn't, it's safe to assume the rightful owners came back and took it.
the way that you're talking, I'm not surprised that they left you to die.
I
Well,
thank you for your words
Not
of kindness.
necessarily the rightful owners, but who knows, I suppose.
I'll be here in the event that they come back. And I will
Alright.
explain the circumstances, and I will try to get her hat back. Does that sound nice to
So-
all of us?
Well,
So it looks like no one is in favor of waiting any longer to head inside there.
I
mean,
would
we could
love
all-
to sleep. I would love to get my resources back and have some real nice time to freshen up, but it seems like no one else is inclined for that. But if everyone else wants to go charging into that deep dark, uncharted territory without any way to heal ourselves, then by all means. By all means.
Well, I have this. He's gonna like takes his bag off and like rummages around for a moment and like pulls out like a rack of vials. For the sake of my life, I suppose you could have these.
Sure, I'll take them.
Oh, by the way, since we took a short rest, everyone should have inspiration again.
Bepsy, add a standard ass healing potion to your sheet.
All right. I'm trying to find the compendium with it.
God bless
just
warlocks
base.
and their short rest spell slots.
Items.
And that would be anybody else who is taking one, just a potion of healing straight to your sheet. Oh, my pen!
I'll take one.
Yay.
Just a basic 2d4 plus, I want to say 4, but I think it's 2, I don't know.
Let's do.
Who has taken a what, did you say?
What?
You
Yes.
said everyone who has taken one.
Oh, a potion. From Zig.
Is there enough for everyone, basically?
There are 6 potions.
Or okay, then I'll add one to Clyde's sheet.
I'll also take one then.
Yeah.
Do you know what we could do? We could, since Lydia's not coming, we could leave a Clay with Lydia.
Please do not cut down our resources. We're already losing one person.
Oh, I just realized I never rolled a short rest for Clay to get any resources back. 1 second.
Does he have it back on a short rest?
Paladin's nothing.
I was just about to say, speaking of which,
I've-
can the paladin or whatever even heal anymore? Hasn't he done that enough?
He holds up a single finger.
So I have no healing spells. He has one charge left, and all we have are these small vials. Great. I love my life. Let's go. Everyone, I'm so ready. I'm so ready to die.
I can heal.
You are
God,
so
bitch.
welcome.
Testy.
But where is the button to add something
Just
specific?
shift
Yeah.
space and then type it into the little bar. And then you can just drag and drop it straight into your sheet.
That's how you do it? I've been doing it the complicated way.
Well, it hasn't been that
say
bad.
left
We've survived
space?
everything so far.
Did you say left space? I only have one space bar.
Shift
Shift
space.
space.
Shift space.
Ah, okay.
As you go to give Zig the potion back, and he kind of looks at it. It's fine. You'll need it more than me. It's the very least I could do, given that you saved my life. But it's like as he says this, like he can't really look at you. Like he's like constantly like looking down and away from you as he's saying it.
But if you think about it, if you have it, I might need you to help one of us with it. Maybe me.
I'm not going in there though.
You're not going to follow the bodyguard role.
Damn it, Tom.
I love emotional manipulation. It's amazing.
From the good character, yeah.
The most unintentional gaslighter.
Look, Your Honor, she's just a girl.
She's just a girl.
I kind of forgot that part, I'll be honest. I thought I would be staying maybe to keep Miss, There is no Miss, just call me Selida. To keep...
I think it's Mistress.
Or madam.
Ziri, how do you know
I-
such a word? Never mind.
Well, isn't Mistress just an older miss?
Siri, are you calling me old?
Yes.
There's like a
30.
Yeah,
I'm not
that's
that.
old.
I'm young for Yuan Ti.
How would I know that?
What's old for Yuan-Ti?
Siri asking good questions all of a sudden. It's like when she gained the power to go very angry. She gained the power of a bit more intelligence. Amber, you're rubbing off on her.
That's not a good thing.
That's the first time I think anyone's ever called Amber smart this entire campaign.
Azir will look at Zig and go, "It's all right. You don't have to. You can be here, and your job is to protect Miss Amber, when she's in the jungle." How does that sound? You think you can manage that?
I will leave it to Miss Amber. If that would be her. Kind of like turns his back and just go, Miss Amber, would you like me to accompany you into the giant pyramid, or would you like me to stay here with Salida?
I would like to have you on my side for the temple, please.
Understood. And he just kind of like takes like a step back, still like the back turn just like straight up. Just can't look at Zuri.
Well, it's gonna be fine. We've lived everything else.
Again, Quinn, just once more, shift in space. Shift in space
What
to
do you mean?
open, shift in space to close.
Okay, yeah, I got that. Vox figured it out.
Hey, Hurel.
Yes.
As Brutus was saying what he was saying, you just get a hard pat on the back. Probably on the spot you got into.
Thank you, Brutus. Your encouragement is so nice. I appreciate it. He's like 5 seconds away from snapping at something.
Use
See, I knew you had it in you. You're not as scrawny and brittle as you look. Well, I mean, you are, but it's what's the inside that counts.
Use beautiful creatures.
What are beautiful creatures?
You.
Oh. What is wrong with this guy? I'm in love with him.
Sir, I mean this in the nicest way possible, but are you mentally well?
He's reaching enlightenment. Leave him alone.
What'd you say, Scottish?
I played the fifth. I did some shit when I was drunk last night.
The fifth.
I get you. No further questions.
Thank you, Your Honor.
I plead the fifth. I did some shit. I feel like the song Hurel would sing, but more classical.
But as you get together and start your god chair ascent, moving slowly, moving through, moving far, up and up. These are going like you just kind of like see Salida like standing there at the bottom, just like waving at you. As you
So, is there anything on the tiers?
each tier is perfectly, flat and smooth in that regard. There are a few carvings of some animalistic faces. Realize, gotta stop and stop and moving. And the further up you go, the mosaic of it seems to change, and you start seeing more. I'm gonna use like the word fucked up. Ain't that page? No, maybe it's that page. Gotta go further back. You start seeing something that looks a little more like this. Further up you go.
And wait, does the pyramid look like the one on that picture?
Almost, kinda, I would say, but more so where that door is, that's just a large set of stairs that go up and then flat, and then up and then flat, and then up and then flat.
So the door, the entrance is at the top, right?
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
But you get the masks, you then get that particular image, and then as you go up some more, you get more masks and more masks. More humanoid masks, some looking female, some more grandfatherly and older.
Hey, Hurrah, did you buy your mask here?
No, it was handcrafted, but thanks.
Oh, did you buy a fam instead then?
But as you are heading up here, near the peak, ladies and gentlemen, we have now changed sourcebook. Near the peak, a once secret entrance stands open. The stone slab held ajar, and the decaying body of what appears to be a hobgoblin with a crossbow protrudes from the corpse's chest. And we should all start seeing.
Why are we not on the stairs?
Because the stairs just keep to go up. Also, I just placed you down momentarily. Oh, I was moving.
Oh, sorry.
Don't worry, just... Alright. There we go.
Where's my second slave bodyguard guy?
I've not added them to the thing yet, don't worry. I will say... for
What's with this group in slavery?
Yeah, it's becoming a real thing.
It's becoming a problem, an epidemic even.
Should we just play a D&D campaign where we're the villains?
The hands are with the baddies.
Without any pretense of being the quote-unquote good guys.
Hands are with the baddies.
No, the thing is, you don't understand. The bad guys think they're the good guys. There are very little villains in
Anywhere.
the story that
Vecna.
just think like, hey, I'm evil for the sake of evil. There's a lot more of just I believe this is right and doing wrong in the same time.
Vecna.
As you are going up, Tom, you're still raging, which is hilarious. But other way on
very angrily
just power walks up the stairs. But you
can actually keep it going for 10 minutes. So.
It takes about an hour to climb these stairs.
Yeah.
But as you take a little look here and you get to the top, and then from the top you see sort of this here. It seems to go up and flatten and plateau out, but you see all over the jungle. And as you look all over the jungle, there is a particular thing that you do see off in the distance, way off in the distance. There is a thing that of course it has to be so fucking tiny, don't it? There we go. Over by a little bit on the map. I need to get our actual map out. Charlton Peninsula, there we go. Over just somewhat close to where you were going. I'm going to put a little red circle and then drop it. If you want to go to the Charlton Peninsula map, you will see hopefully the circle.
I do not see a circle.
On the Charlton Peninsula map, the player Charlton Peninsula map, the one that you always have access to.
Okay.
I'm the only one on.
Perry the Platypus?
Every single time I change maps, my computer fans go a little louder.
I will bring the pins in from other campaigns later on so that way they can be put through, but where that little red dot is, you see above the treetop canopies, this singular towering structure. It seems to have a burning little flame on it.
I do not see a circle.
The circle is right underneath us.
Oh, sorry, it is over here.
I do
Oh,
not
that
see
one.
a circle there.
I don't see a circle there.
Yeah, it's weird you can see the drawing. Don't worry. But it is there. Do I maybe got a...
Are you on the wrong layer?
I may need to
Wrong layer, Krog.
bring it up.
Wrong layer!
Don't worry, there is something there. And it is a burning hot mess. More than anything. And also as you get a look around, you realise that you are very close to some mountains. It then takes you a small moment to realise that you are actually
Lonely party token. Wait, what? Where are we going?
wildly off track.
We're not even close to Mesra!
Like she said, she got lost.
I didn't think it was this bad.
Good lord.
You got lost, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm just a girl.
What a guide. That means we would have gotten lost over here. Since we traveled.
He's got lost about 4 days ago, Vox. Yeah.
I think we need a refund.
Right here was the last time you were on track. And then she rolled in that 1.
Good lord.
And then she rolled a 6. And so she just owned that shit.
I love her for that. She's iconic. She did nothing wrong.
You know what? I forgive her.
I support women's rights and women's wrongs.
I guess I have to be the sexist one.
I suppose there's more of the latter, right?
Okay, Vox. The only
Okay, good. No one heard what I said.
to say about that is the fact that women can't do wrong. So, like, there's no women's wrongs.
But
Is that the reason you became a woman?
Yeah.
Jesus fucking Christ, Vox! So
Man's
this
gotta
man
ask the
just,
real questions.
he just says anything that comes to mind.
Mark, you know this? Did you know there's this thing called an inside voice?
No. Hey.
Internal
No.
monologue.
We're all using our inside voices. Fox is the only one brave enough to voice them.
We all have intrusive thoughts. Vox is just the only one that calls them actual thoughts.
Exactly.
Shower thoughts with
They're not
Vox.
intruding anywhere. They're welcome.
And then he ends up enabling me, and then I say something worse.
So you take a little look around and you realise how wildly out you are. But there is no Salida to scold, I suppose.
Don't look in the door.
You look in the door, and it is the one secret entrance is open. A stone slab held ajar by the decaying body of a hobgoblin, and a crossbow bolt protruding from its chest.
Does it have any weapons on it?
It has a longsword, so he's got a longsword on him.
I'll pick up the longsword. Is it usable or is it decayed and like falling apart?
It's decent quality. It's not falling apart in any way. It's quite sharp. He's not very long dead.
Okay.
Hazard maybe about a week.
Did you say anything about armor?
Just a little bit of chainmail, standard There's some light stuff just because of how humid it is.
Uh-huh.
I'm trying to figure out if you can wheel chainmail box.
Um, something light? Sure. Chainmail? No.
Oh. Don't worry, I'm sure there'll be other enemies to loot. But he also has on his body as well. There, the longsword, the armor, and a small bag. A small pouch, like that.
Should we head inside?
I don't see why not. I mean, what's the worst thing that can happen? Am I right?
And I mean, bards first. Looking
Yeah.
over at Hurel.
Wonderful.
Horse first.
If you want, I can take
Where-
the first step inside.
Well,
Tom?
just wait. Where does this thing look like it got shot from?
Make an investigation check.
Can I provide a help action? Oh, actually, no. Let me do this.
I feel that help action would have been more useful.
Yeah, maybe. Can I do both?
Nar.
No.
Nar.
As
no,
you
clear.
take, you give that instance here, you kind of look on in. Yep, he looks like he got shot from a crossbow in the chest.
Crossbow? That means more likely not a trap.
Mr.
Yes,
Expert,
because traps always
Oh.
use longbows.
and I will step in.
As the highest point of the step pyramid holds a musty 40-foot square. Why is it telling me to read you this part here when it's not? Yeah. As you take a little look in, it's fine. As you feel your foot sink just a little onto what was a pressure plate. As you now come in, you can kind of see where that crossbow bolt fired from. And you see the dead body of this hobgoblin is holding down that pressure plate.
I hope he's not undead and moves off it.
You guys are still climbing stairs. These guys are going into the temple.
I know. I was just.
Can I investigate the trap?
For... Like, what are you looking for specifically here?
To see if there's loot. For example, can I take out the crossbow? Can I get some of the bolts? Anything like this?
Yeah, as you take a little look into it. The crossbow bolt seems to fire from a hole in the wall where there is the arms of a crossbow. It seems to feed in. Everything seems to be almost internal to the wall. A rather complex mechanism for such a low... That's what I'm looking for here. For such a low-tech area, a very high-tech trap.
Okay. Can I use my book about traps to see what culture would have made those and what other traps are made by the same culture?
I believe this comes with a specific check, does it not? In the book. A +5 to intelligence or kind of history or nature. Make a history check.
History check. with a +5, so 25.
This is more akin to like one of those traps you might find in like at Katla or Baldur's Gate or Candlekeep in like one of their high castles. This is very sophisticated and usually requires a lot of planning. Like it's been built into the foundations. These particular type of traps, they are essentially state of the art. Like, barring your rudimentary darts, a crossbow is considerably more powerful, shall we say.
Can I make my way
Is it-
over to them?
And what other traps
Okay, cool.
would we be expecting based on that information?
All type of trap. If this is one of the most modern type of traps, you can imagine that any type of trap available would be fair game as well.
Is it a one-off trap box or
If it's what?
is it a one-off trap? Because I didn't get shot when I stepped in.
Well,
Like, does it have a reload mechanism?
it's difficult to see through the hole, but it is possible for stationary crossbows to have a mechanism to automatically reload. But if it didn't go off when you stepped on it, then I would suppose either not, or that all the bolts are simply used up. And that no one has refilled them yet.
In relation to the corridor, is the pressure plate covering the width of the corridor, or is it like bang in the middle type thing?
Right on the door. You open the door, and if you
door.
don't know what's there, you take your first step and get shot.
Do you want me to try? See what happens? Or are we just going to leave the body there?
Maybe it's good to just see what happens.
Okay, I'll
But
reach
be
down and
careful.
I'll pick the body up and throw it onto this part of the corridor and see if it sets off another trap there.
You take it off, you all hear that solid clunk. Something's reset somewhere.
But when I threw the body onto the next sort of big square, it didn't set anything off there.
But sorry, you're standing. Sorry, no, you're still on the thing. My bad. You throw the body off, nothing happens. Sorry, I forgot that you're also standing on the trigger mechanism right now. That's on me.
Okay. Nothing seems to happen.
Well, let's be very careful going forward. I would jump over the trigger plate.
When we step in, could I be looking for the next, like, if there's a next trap kind of thing?
Yep. Let me check numbers. Yeah, as you kind of like step on in and you look round, there's just a few holes here and there, like on the wall, solid like copper tubes that seem to be bored into the wall.
Are they barrels of some sort? Like a gun barrel kind of thing?
Hard to tell. They're only about maybe, say, 10 millimeters big.
Could I try to figure out what I could do? Like,
You can roll an
investigation?
intelligence check or an intelligence-based check to find out.
Oh ho ho ho! My one thing I built my character around!
This particular hole could be used to do many things, including pass things through, seep water out of, fire things through. Basically anything you could use a 10mm hole for. 10mm tube would do just the same. It's hard to really guess as to what this particular one's used for, as they are in a line across the wall. And they seem to constant straight line and round the corner and on the other wall and on the front wall.
What height are they at?
Center mass.
So, yeah, so what I feel like is these are like blow dart guns kind of thing. Could I look for any pressure plates of some sorts?
You mean like the pressure plate at the door?
Well, another one. Like if there's more, or if there's only one kind of thing.
From where you can see, where Aziri is standing on the pressure plate right now, that's sunk down, the rest of the floor from Aziri onwards, at least to the other wall that you can see, is completely flat.
Okay.
Very smooth. Almost
Very
like
smooth, very
perfectly
clean.
level.
Okay. Could I walk in, constantly scanning in front of me, like if there's any like tripwires, pressure plate, anything trap-like, or that could be a trap,
Just holes.
just holes. Then I will continue forward, doing the exact same thing.
Door.
Or
Could I also bonus action summon a packed weapon instead of my rapier done, but just temporarily get some weapon with reach? I think probably the halberds would make most sense, or a pike. Yeah, let's say a pike.
Okay, a pike.
Yes. Obviously, I'm not good at wielding it, but that's fine because it's not for fighting.
I was about to check, but you don't care about the disadvantage right now, yeah?
No, I don't care. I'm using it to poke the floor 10 foot ahead of me.
Ah, did not just take you back, Tom.
The most useful dungeon equipment is a 10-foot pole. I will stay standing on the trigger point until everyone's come in, if they are, and then I'll step off it when everyone's gone past me.
As you are walking forth and smacking the ground with this, and you're hearing that like, psh, 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 psh. You don't hear any clunks or such. You just kind of hear like stick hitting floor.
Can I meanwhile also roll maybe an investigation and get advantage or the +5 because of the book? If I'm constantly looking in the book like, oh, what are the signs of the traps?
I would say on this one here, as you're looking for the trap using the halberd or the pike to smash the ground, that is the entire investigation check. If there was to be a trap, you would set it off with the hits.
Okay.
If you're poking in front of you, you'd know. But everything is with this all the time as well. Very smooth, very level.
Okay, then I'll slowly move forward, hitting both this and this tile, so like on both sides to make sure that the entire hallway is clear.
Yep. Well,
Or
you're standing there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm here.
I want to.
Make sure you're still there as well.
Yeah, I'm just kind of letting everyone do their thing at the moment. I'm not quite sure to see anything right now, so I'm just letting everyone do their thing.
Yeah. Before, I believe.
You're in the
Aziri
wrong map, that's why. Don't worry, keep going, Ruby.
Aziri steps off. I would like to duck, so I'm no like my head is below center mass height, kind of thing. Like make myself small, just in case.
Yep. Turns out Crim's on the wrong map, so that's what's going on there. Apologies.
Oh, yeah. That would do it.
Yeah, no,
Where is everyone's token?
You're running past them. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, they were right here. Okay, for some
They're
reason they
right
didn't show
there.
up when I first put it in.
And then I would like to investigate the door as well.
Yeah. As you investigate the door and you're taken a little look at it. And it does look fine. I'm going to move Tweedledee and Tweedledum. Just a little.
Should I roll for it, or?
You can, yeah. I'm just making sure it doesn't say anything else.
Okay. I will give myself guidance. There we go. There we go. And investigation. So that's 23.
Yeah, door looks fine. Standard, heavy.
Um,
Go on.
I will
Does it
try
have-
to open it with
Does it have
the.
open in or out?
It seems to open. It's a push door, as we'll say.
Then I will try to open it using the pike.
Yeah. Make a strength check.
Oh,
Don't worry.
sorry. Strength. Just a regular strength or athletics or what?
Go with athletics. It's a bit hard to push it from this one certain point there with that. It is a very thick and heavy door. Rather ornate as well. It's got some nice marks in it. But it's requires a bit more than a half-inch stick pushing at it.
Could I open it?
Make athletics check.
Ooh.
Can I give a hand over a packed weapon?
I believe as long as you're not without it for a minute or 30 seconds.
I got a quarterstaff, don't worry about it.
No, but I could hand it over to Aziri, who has a bit more strength.
You push upon the door and try. You do hear like a little give on it. You feel like just a bit more you could open it inward. But it
Brutus!
I'll
I'll
give
just step up and I'll try.
the pike to Aziri. Could you try maybe?
It's stuck. It's locked.
Could I check for a log?
doesn't seem to be any. Brutus will roll up sleeves and go, "Nah, who am I helping?"
Can I give Brutus the help action?
And I'll give him guidance.
Brutus, who put absolutely no points in athletics.
Well, he's
Joking,
trained,
he's got it. Don't worry. Motherfucker rolls a 14 with your guidance, but as he does push with all of his might, and the door doth finally open. You see 3
And
ships.
then I will go back to poking around the floor with the. Oh,
Yup.
I didn't do nothing.
does that just happen when someone walks through, or did someone
Nope.
accidentally click it?
Someone's accidentally clicked it.
Ah.
You open the door and you hear this. I need everybody in that line right now. That means everybody to make a dex save.
Which line?
Both.
Just
Great.
everybody.
Everybody.
A deck save?
Dex save.
Oh no!
Looking for those.
So let's see. I got a Brutus to roll. Got a 10, and I got a Gimpy tree to roll. Oh, he's got nothing.
How did I miss it with a 23 on the door?
Because the trap isn't in the door, it's in the next room.
And wait, but wouldn't the
Everybody fails.
pike have hit it then?
No, because the triggering condition is when that door opens. Crossbow bolts from the other side of the wall come darting through. So, who wants the funny news?
I'll take the
Sure.
death, I guess.
Everybody failed.
Oh.
Everybody takes a grand total of 3 piercing damage.
Oh, that's amazing.
Oh yeah, that'll do it.
1d6.
I love being on 1-digit HP. Okay.
I'm pretty sure that Clive got his temporary hit points from Aziri Raging.
If they're on there, yes. The only one that wasn't was Julio, who had
Yep.
the 5, but I think she got knocked down.
From Rally, yeah.
I already removed the ones that I had. So that's...
And yeah,
Oh, it does still have the 5 max HP, but I'll remove those
8
two.
is still up.
yeah, it's
No,
up. That's
8,
right.
well, 8 is still up.
You see 3 cylinders in this room that seem to have here. 3 cylinders in this area seem to be hollow bases. They have ladders in them that seem to descend into a darkness.
Into a furnace?
Nope, instead of
What-
darkness.
What are the ladders made of?
Wood. Very
This is what
good
dreams
wood.
are made of.
Who else fucking bloodied?
Rather nice looking wood as well. It seems quite new or
did you
very
knock
well
off-
maintained.
Did you knock off the damage?
No, I thought you'd got it.
No, I didn't.
That's right.
And I looked down the middle one.
Yeah. You take a little look down and it descends quite a ways down. Past what you can see. But you can hear the occasional little, like, this is like a fluttering flurry.
Butterfly.
You also see what first may have looked like rust, but now that you get a good look at it, it's dried blood.
Ooh, goody.
But it's very, very old dried blood. Like considerably older than your hobgoblin friend back there.
I would want to look at the 3 ladders and see if there's a difference in length between them. If I can see all the way down.
Oh, we're here to compare sizes, are we? There is not that you can see. Everything just seems to be going to the edge of your dark vision.
Well, luckily, I have. Wait, is the ladder one object?
The ladder would be an object, yes.
There you go. I can make the whole ladder give off light.
And the light
So I
only,
can for sure
light
see
only
all the way to
goes.
the bottom.
You can attach it to the point in the ladder that you put it on, but it only goes that far.
You said it's one object.
Yep, it's a very fucking long object. Do me a real quick favor though. Did everybody deduct 1 damage from the sheet?
I need to take the 3 and another one.
Another one.
Could I do like a general, like, investigation for the kind of for the whole room? If anything jumps out at me as like suspicious of note of any like, basically any traps.
You've
anything
already
of note.
failed the check.
I don't think I've made a check for this room.
I'm letting you know you've already failed the check.
Okay.
Because the corridor to the entire room is 1 box. It's got all the same pipes. Everything's exactly the same, but you've got these 3 pipes here. You've also failed your passive perception check as well. Because nobody here thought having wisdom as their main stat would be a good idea.
No, who needs a druid in the forest?
Or who needs a cleric? Or a ranger.
Don't worry, my next one will be a Moon Druid changeling.
As you look down, take a breath, and the vision seems to split before coming back in again. As everyone's vision seems to start splitting a little. The three ladders look roughly the same. It's hard to tell when your dark vision bottoms out at 60 foot. But the ladder goes on further. Tom, yeah?
Is there blood on all three ladders, or just on the middle one?
Just on the middle one.
I will take out my cooking pot, and I will tie my rope to it, and then I'll say, Itchy, cast it on this. And then when he's cast light on that, I'll start lowering that down the middle one.
Could I,
There you
while
go.
they are dicking around with light, could I ritually cast Detect Magic?
Yep.
I'll just go sit in the corner for like 10 minutes and just hum to myself.
How much rope do we have again, Tom?
Well, here's the thing. I don't think it's labelled in 2024.
It's not, but we made the agreement that we were just going to use 2014 rope and just call it 50 foot.
So I think it's just 50 foot then, yeah.
So is it just you who has rope?
I don't know what other people have in their gear.
Well, we know for a fact Hurrell has nothing of fucking use.
Horrell, hey, they got the spider rope. I have a hempen rope. 50 foot.
Ichrath does not have rope at all.
Okay, so I'm going to move the people with rope to one side, and I'll move the haves and the have-nots, shall we say. I think we've got 100 foot of rope, and that's it, guys.
We have the spider rope. Ember has 50. Who else has 50?
Yeah, we've got 100 foot of rope.
Okay.
The spider rope is going to be not the best for this one here, I'd say. Blending ropes, you know, as you tie both ropes together and start sending down the pot with light, and it descends for quite some time before you finally see it hit the bottom. Takes about 2 minutes.
Since we're taking the 10 minutes either way for Amber to ritually cast whatever she was casting, can I also take 10 minutes to ritually cast Unseen Servant?
So this is where things are actually going to get real fun. For this here, takes 10 minutes. You guys in the room, and this is how you know this is an old conversion. Per round in the room, each player takes 1 point of damage.
Oh god.
So,
Well, for one thing,
yep.
I don't think Amber could ritually cast it then if she's taking 1 hit point of damage every round.
Yes.
Yeah.
That would break
same
that.
for all of us, I
What
think.
is...
Yep. So I was
Is
kind of like
everything-
classing this as the round now, as everybody's searched and checked and done their thing, and Amber's in the corner, and then, you know, so worry not. I have that covers checking to see whether or not we got a minute or 10 minutes of this, but we're still on this round. As you put it down, and you do see the end, it does bottom out.
If it takes 2 minutes to send it down, then that's going to be...
No, sorry, that's on me. My numbers, I was reading minutes.
20 hit points?
I-
Lost?
I would say it doesn't take. I'd say maybe not even a minute. I'd say you send it down quite quickly. So don't worry.
Even a minute would be 10 hit points lost.
Don't worry.
I
I'm
mean-
saying you send it down in the action. So I'm saying you send it down in the round. You know, just because it's bottoming out past your vision, so you already get it past your vision. So don't worry. It's a little mistake on my reading because the entire This entire room is one page filled with absolutely useless shit in certain places. And I've done a lot of marking up in this book. I didn't mark up this one page. I was going to do it at my lunch and had a shower instead. Don't worry, I'm going to say you send it down in the round with ease as it bottoms out.
Yeah, as soon as I would start taking, like, what is causing the damage, or is it just you take damage
You don't
from
know.
like better quality? Oh God, I don't know. So I just start hurting by something. It's like,
Everybody starts hurting.
okay, as soon as that start happening, I'm gonna like try to step outside of the door.
Yeah. As you
And
toss
then-
the rope and as you drop that down, and you see it does bottom out. And you also see like this reddish hue come to it and move away. And you hear like that little like come from it.
I will start putting it back up. See if anything has touched it or left a mark or
You.
distracted.
It's a bit warmer than it was when you went down, but when I say it's a bit warmer, like it had to be close to something quite warm because it to heat up this much.
like there's a fire
Okay.
or something down there.
Kinda.
I'll move over to the one on the right and look down that one as well. Is that another hit point?
Yeah, I'm gonna say it 3 so for it there, Amber, still ticking.
Even here, okay.
Yep, I was gonna manually note it. As you go to the end of the corridor, the door that you left open is now closed.
Oh,
Should I-
fuck off. Okay.
Should I take off another hit point then?
You can. I was just gonna leave it till I knew how much we would take, as we're here for a bit. But you look down,
Okay.
and it's the same. You drop the pot down, and you basically see the exact same floor. And you hear the same noises. You see the same things. The sort of reddish hue that seems to pass on by.
And does there seem to be a difference in length, or
Nope.
more or less the
Is
same?
the hue just a light or is it an actual thing?
It seems like something with that colour of light is getting close and then moves away, but also seems to be heating the pot.
Does the sound that is heard, does it sound like wings flapping or something like that?
It sounds insectoid, shall we say.
Hey, more wasps.
No, not more wasps. Even better, spiders.
If a wasp was heating up a pot, I'd be worried.
It's a fire wasp.
Not the hell wasps!
Please no. The actually angels, you're safe.
A fire wasp is actually a type of speeder bike in Star Wars.
Oh,
Thank you for that fun fact.
today I learned. But yeah, also Hero, you haven't been here, but I've notated it. You have taken a total of 2 points of damage since you've been in this room.
Oh, awesome.
As has everybody, so
I love-
don't worry.
I love being bloodied. It's so cool.
Yeah. With the same hole, Tom, last verse, same as the first. Like,
Sure.
quite literally.
This is the
Yeah,
unchecked
someone's-
hole, right?
That is the unchecked hole.
Yeah.
I will start climbing down.
You just start reverse Metal Gear Soliding. So you start going down, and down, and down. I feel you should have been asked if you want to teleport, Fox. I get the feeling you should have had something that come up on your screen that asks if you want to teleport.
Maybe it's the one next to it.
That's
Or this
awful.
one. Nope.
The fuck? Any idea how long I spent setting this bitch up? Oh my god.
Not long enough, apparently.
Oh my god. Hold on. You know what it is? It didn't save the... Fox, move back into the hole.
Ah, yes.
Yep.
Now I can teleport.
It didn't save
Should
the
I?
UIDs. You can teleport if you wish, buddy. That's to move down. Boop. Fox, you arrive in a room. 3 ladders descend from cylinders into the storeroom. The feet of the ladders, you can see, are lit by 3 skittering giant beetles with glowing glands beneath their carapaces.
How long does it take to go down the ladder?
Not even a minute. Not even. Like,
And in that whole minute, there's no one else in the party following.
I'm just describing it as you're. I'm describing it as
Okay.
you're there. If anybody else is following, teleporters work by all means.
Okay. I would follow.
Yep. Just
I'll
move
go
in
down.
and then get the little drop down and hit the tick. So checking here. Against the south wall is a small forge and workbench scattered with aged machinery. And I'll move the Gimpy boys down the hole. The
Yay.
source of the light that you were seeing.
Oh. Oh, he's so beautiful.
Amber, farewell.
Yeah.
Done anything?
I mean, I guess if we're going places, then we're going places. Nothing more to do.
Pick a tube, any tube.
My logic was, if we can't get out, well, we have to go forward instead of just staying in the room that damages us the whole time.
I'm gonna make the
Yeah.
assumption that Amber wishes to die up there, and that's okay.
You type BRB
Ah,
in chat.
why did you have to ruin it, Atom? We could get rid of Amber once and for all. I did not mean to lock that door.
Wouldn't Brutus have carried her?
Yeah. And
Yeah.
I'll also move your little guy, Zig. He's going to be down here as well. No, I do not want to move Amber. I'm going to turn these ones off real quick. But, as these all come down, Zig will be taking 3 damage as well. These all come down into this dark room. Well, this is the closest time to 3.5 hours we will ever have done so far. Let's pick this up next week.
So,
We were ending roughly on schedule for a change, rather than almost 4 hours.